35-28. So, it was a tough game, tough scores, but we still got a lot of good out of it. I'm sure Coach Keeling learned an awful lot from it. As a matter of fact, we were able to speak with Coach Keeling earlier today, Mark Bounds from KGAS, and we're going to get to that in just a second. But while we're waiting, we're going to play a couple of sponsors for us. Obviously, we wouldn't be here broadcasting if we didn't have our sponsors with us. So we are definitely going to you need to go talk to, you need to go spend money with, you need to go tell them thank you. So we'll be back right after these words.
A Friendly Insurance in Tatum is an independent insurance company providing auto, home, and commercial insurance. Call Roger or Jeanette at 903-947-3296. A Friendly Insurance is located at 215 North Hill Street. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Call 903-947-3296. And they are proud supporters of the Tatum Eagles.
Now this is a big deal. DQ's $7.49 chicken strip country basket. 4 golden chicken strips, crispy fries, buttery Texas toast, and your choice of gravy or DQ Texas sauce for a bold, zesty kick in every dip. Want to go bigger? Add on a sweet DQ treat. Don't miss the $7.49 chicken strip country basket. Big flavor, small price, only for a limited time.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Okay, we are back here at Eagles Stadium in the Eagles Nest. That's what I like to call it. Game time, again, should be in about 6 minutes. But in the meanwhile, as I said earlier, we had a chance to speak with Coach Keeling about what he thought about last week's game, as well as, well, what do you think about playing on Thursday night? So let's run that one for you real quick.
We are being joined by the Tatum Eagles head football coach, Whitney Keeling. Coach Keeling, how you doing today?
Good, Mark. Appreciate you.
Going back to last week, you got the season started off going up against Winsboro, and we talked about this last week, how it was going to be a big test with Winsboro being as highly ranked as they are. You came up short, but looking at the score, you were able to put up some points, you were able to put up some offense, so the Eagles put up a good fight. What was your take on the game?
Well, I mean, I thought that we started out extremely slow. I was kind of disappointed in that. We go down 35-7, and I thought that at that point we could have literally quit. But our kids continued to fight. We got it within 2 scores twice. I was proud of their effort. And so anytime you can gain a positive out of a loss, that's something that you can build on, and I feel like that we did.
Well, the season's long, just the first game of the season, and so you got a long road ahead of you. What have you been telling your players this week?
Well, pretty much what you said. This isn't a sprint. This is a marathon that we have to get ready for. We have a gauntlet schedule, and, we have to stick that one behind us and move forward and try to get better.
You've got another Thursday night game this week as you're set to go up against Daingerfield. What's the scouting report on this team?
Daingerfield's one of those teams that are always going to be really, really athletic. We know that. You see them on film for years and years and years. They're extremely well coached. We've played Daingerfield a lot of times, and we're going to do a really good job of containing their speed. And if we do that, I feel like that we got an opportunity to win.
Is there anything special that you've been working on in practice this week with your guys?
No, it just fixed the things that we did wrong. That's one good thing about getting games on film. You're able to really analyze the things that you did right and really try to focus on the things you did wrong. And believe me, we did a lot wrong. We've had a lot to fix.
Thursday night games, do you like them? I'm just going to flat out ask.
I really, when people started doing it, it wasn't my favorite by any means. But as we've kind of done it for the last 4 or 5 years, it's really been, I think it's beneficial because you get to play on Thursday, you get to really dive into the film on Friday with your team, finish out the game, and then start preparing for your opponent the next week. And so I'm not going to say that I love it, but I'm not going to say that I don't like it either.
And that was Coach Keeling giving us an idea of how he felt about Thursday night games as well as last week, et cetera. Now, last year, Tatum met Daingerfield and kind of surprised him a little bit. 34-14 is what Tatum came away with. Down the Harris poll last week, Tatum was ranked 20th, and because of the loss, they were dropped down to 30th. Daingerfield was ranked 12th, and their loss to Gladewater made them drop down to 15th. So we're about getting very, very close to the kickoff. The clock is zeroed out. We're just waiting for things to get taken care of on the field. They've already had the national anthem and the prayer. They're going to flip the coin here in a minute. We're going to do a real quick commercial and come back, and we'll be ready to go.
Darren Anthony Insurance and Financial Services is the Tatum area representative for Farmers Insurance Group. Anthony Insurance and Financial Services offers a full line of auto, commercial, home, and life insurance. Your one-stop shop for insurance in Tatum. Stop by for fast, friendly service. That's Anthony Insurance and Financial Services. Call 903-947-2271. Anthony Insurance and Financial Services wishes Tucker a great senior year.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their third generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
And we're back. They are out there about to toss the corn. They had some problems with the referee's mic on his belt. For your Tatum Eagles, number 1, Carlos Hernandez. Number 2, Grant Adcock. Number 56 is Harrison Freeman. And it looks like number 20, it's either 22, it must be 27, Damian Pippins. They're out there for the coin toss. We're waiting to see how that comes about. There goes the coin in the air. And let's see what the deal is here. We're still waiting on some sort of call from the referees. They're still discussing it. Okay, it looks as though now they're splitting them up. And now they're switching them back the other way. So that's a great way to start the game off. Tatum won the toss, but they're going to defer to the second half, so they will kick off going from my right to left. Tatum's in the dark Kelly green jerseys with the white numbers and the Kelly green helmets and black slacks with green stripe on the side. And the Daingerfield Tigers are in all white, and I believe their other dominant color is blue from here. Let's see. I have your referees in here somewhere if I can find them. The referee is Michael Johnson. The umpire is Jeff Jenkins. Head line judge is Ron Daniels. Your line judge, Wesley Jones. Back judge is Austin Lockwood. Side judge is Carlin Jackson. And the field judge, Brett Maya. So we will be starting off here. Looks like number 11, Huntington Pinter, is teeing up the ball for the kickoff. Going from my right to left, Tatum will be kicking. And then once they get the ball, the Tigers from Daingerfield will be going from left to right. Another beautiful name, by the way. I'm Ken Carroll. I'm here with Greg Bradford. We have got your game coverage this afternoon. Glad you joined us. If you want to watch video, EastTexasToday.com. You can watch the video. Here comes the kick. End over end kick to the left side. Look like number 3 picks it up, and he's breaking through. He's crossing the 50. He trips on one of his own players, but that slowed him down enough. They bring him down at about the 39-yard line of Tatum. Good return on that. That was C.T. Elkins on the return on that. They just let him get going. Actually, they're going to spot it on the 40-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers on the Tatum 40-yard line. Let's see if they can shake that off. The Eagles can shake that off and stop them here. Their quarterback starts off in the backfield. Looks like it's number 9, Isaiah Parker. There's a snap back to him, handoff to the right side. He goes around the right corner. He's breaking free. That is number 0, Ashton Williams for the Tigers. He gets close to 8 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 2. If you're just joining us, there's no score. We just got started. 11:30 left to go in the first quarter. Okay, there's the quarterback. He's got the snap. Takes a hand off to the same gentleman, number 0, right up the middle. Gets another great yardage down to about the 15-yard line. That's Ashton Williams. And we have an injured player on the field. So there's been a couple of really big holes that these Tigers have run through. As I said, we have an injured player on the field. So let's go take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this message.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
I heard my voice on your radio commercial.
We decided we'd use your calls to show how we really do have something for everyone.
So I'm famous now?
Well, semi-famous. After all, this is local radio.
But I want to be famous.
Well, we're famous for helping everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too.
I'll have my agents call you to talk about money.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
And we're back, and now they're back out of the again. The Tigers take the ball, snap it up the middle. Finally, they figure out what's going on. The Eagles do, and stop him. It looks like he may have lost a couple of yards on that play. Quarterback for the Tigers, Isaiah Parker, number 9. And their running horse that they're using, number 0, Ashton Williams. He's the one that's gotten so much yardage so far. Looks like they lost about 1.5 yards on that, so that brings up second down for Daingerfield. Eagles need to wake up on defense. Now he's back to pass. He's looking to the left, tucking it under his arm, and runs out of bounds right about the original line of scrimmage. So they just picked up the yard that they lost last play. That'll bring up third down and 10. Some well coverage down the field because he was looking, he being Isaiah Parker, quarterback, number 9, was looking to his left, pumped a couple of times like he was going to throw it, decided not, and took off running to his left and ran out of bounds at the original line of scrimmage. So that, again, brings up third down. Still score 0-0. 10:29 left to go. And Parker is in the backfield. Got a man in motion to the right. There's the snap. He's looking to pass again to the right side. Passes it over and overthrows his receiver, Jacarin Craver. And he had two Eagles all over him. I believe one of them was Zeke Lester, all over the receiver, the intended receiver. So that was incomplete, no good. So now it's fourth down, 4th and 10, ball marked at the 25-yard line of the Tatum Eagles. Looks like they're going to go for the field goal. He's going to put the little block down on the 22-yard line, so it's going to be a 32-yard try. Let's see, I can't see. The holder is Eli Harrison, number 10. Okay, the kicker is going to be number 17, Ballesteros. But the Tigers took a timeout, so we will too. We'll be back right after this message.
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
And we're back. Now everybody's getting back up to the line of scrimmage. Remember, it's fourth down. Ball is on the, looks like 15-yard line. And the Tigers are trying for a field goal. There's a snap. There's the kick. It's end-over-end kick. Is it long enough? It looked like it, yeah, just barely cleared the bar. I mean, just barely. So that gives them 3 points. The Daingerfield Tigers 3. Tatum Eagles 0, but they're coming back on offense when we get back right after these words.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back. It's 10. Let's see, where is it? There it is. 10:21 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers go ahead with a 3-point field goal. And let's see if I can find who was it that did kick that. I believe it was, Eric Ballesteros made it. So Tigers are ready to kick off. Ball's at the 40. They kind of do a little one of those, everybody run to the front real quick and act like we're going to kick it on all sides. And then they get back into a normal formation. Again, Ballesteros is ready to kick. Comes forward in his orange shoes. Nice end-over-end kick. Goes back to the 11-yard line. And nice. That was Isaac McAllister that brought that ball back. Number 15 brought it back to the 28-yard line. So it'll be first and 10 Eagles at their own 28-yard line. And we've got a Tiger down on the field that's injured. So timeout, official timeout for an injury. It's pretty warm outside, so I would not be surprised if there's not a little bit of cramping going on. The way he was moving his leg, it kind of looked like that, but we're not going to speculate. They've got him up now. And, he's walking off on his own power. So my guess is either he got kneed real good or just a little frog or even a cramp. So ball is placed at the the 28-yard line, looks like. Yeah, ball on 28. First and 10 for the Eagles. Here they come on their first offensive play. Number 12, Grant Adcock, the quarterback. Quick handoff on the right side, and he gets ahead for about 2 yards. Couldn't see who that was that got the ball. I believe that was Quincy Davis, number 6, but I'm not real sure. The angles here are difficult to see. So it'd be second down and 8 for the Eagles. Ball on their own 30-yard line. Adcock brings him up to the line, gets under center, sends a man in motion to the left. Quick snap, quick handoff right up the middle, and almost had him down, and he still fights his way. I'll get his number here. Number 22 or 27, Damian Pippins. Nice play on the left side. Very quick handoff. Ball placed at the 34-yard line. That brings up third down. Third and about 5. Adcock waiting for a signal from the sideline to what they want to do. The field is almost completely in the shadows now. Just a couple of little spots where the sun's peeking through, but I doubt any of that's going to affect any of the plays. So here they come to the line. Adcock under center. Option play. Adcock keeps the ball down the left side. He's free. 50 down to the 40. It's a foot race all the way down to the 20. Finally brings him out at the 19-yard line. Oh, he was close to breaking that all the way. That was number 8, Wallace, for the Tigers, that brought him down. Otherwise, he would have been 6 points. Beautiful run by Adcock, number 2 on the quarterback option. Ball is going to be placed, there we go, at the 18-yard line. First and 10 Eagles. Nice. That was really nice. That's a spark. That's what we need to get this fire going under these Eagles. First and 10. Adcock under the center. Handoff up the middle. Number 41, their fullback. That'd be Ty Moore. Fights forward for about 4 on the play. Brings up second down. Substitution, Logan Tarver going in for Quincy Davis. Second down and 6. Well, 6.5, we'll say. Adcock brings him out of the huddle, underneath the center, got a tight formation, quick handoff up the middle. Couldn't see who that was that got the handoff. I believe that's 27, Pippins. And he moved it forward about maybe 2.5 yards. That brings up third down. Scoreboard says 3rd and 3, ball on the 11. 7:26 left to go in the first quarter. The Eagles fighting their way down the field. There's Adcock under center. Takes the snap. Option out to McAllister, and he's brought down in the backfield, number 5, Wilbarger. That was a loss on the play of about 3. So that brings up 4th down. So what is Coach Keeling going to do? 4th down and we'll say 4. Ball's on the 14. He's going to bring them up to the line. Adcock's got a man in motion. Adcock looks like straight up the middle, but there is a flag on the play. Either way, it wouldn't have been a first down, but let's see what that flag is. It was a strange move by the man in motion. I don't know if that's what they're going to call or if it's going to be something else. We're waiting to see what the official word is. One official looks like he's going to be marking it against the Eagles, but we're still waiting to find the call. 6:41 left to go in the quarter. Tigers are ahead 3-0, but the Eagles look really good on this offensive set. Move the ball very decisively down the field. But the way they're standing there, it was offsides against the Tigers. Looks like it was, is it offsetting? Because nobody's moving. So, no, he's calling it a first down now. So it was against the Eagles. I'm sorry, it was against the Tigers. So that gives them a first down, whatever the penalty was. I believe it was offsides. So that breathes a little bit of life back into your Eagles. The ball is on the 9-yard line. It looks more like the 8-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Adcock sends a man in motion. They do a reverse. There he is, number 0, all the way in for a touchdown, Eagles. That's Brandon Howard. Six points. Brandon Howard did a little reverse on it, and he went in untouched all the way in. Nice play. Number 99, Cody Hines, is going to be holding the ball. This is weird because Adcock usually holds and Hines kicks. Now it's the opposite. Oh, that's because he passed it back. There's a they were trying for a pass to get 2 points on that. That's why Adcock was throwing the ball and back, act like he was going to kick. But the defensive player had the receiver wrapped up. I mean, really wrapped up. They didn't call anything on that one. So we're not here to second guess the Zebras, so we'll let that one roll. So with 6:20 left to go in the first quarter, it is your Tatum Eagles 6th and the Daingerfield Tigers 3. We'll be back right after this message.
Check off at Kane Hardware and Lumber. Kane's is your one-stop shop for building materials for large-scale jobs, small projects, and everything in between. Whether you're building a house, adding on, or just updating, we carry the concrete, drywall, lumber, insulation, roofing, siding, molding, and many more products you'll need. Add character and charm to your home with our large selection of paint colors. We have all the products you need. Shop Kane Hardware and Lumber at 224 South Shelby Street in Carthage.
Well, I said that Adcock usually holds and Hines kicks. Well, now I see why it was reversed, because they pitched to Adcock, and he tried to throw it for the pass. Squib kick, and it's fumbled, but it's picked up, covered immediately by Tanner Teeter, number 1 for the Tigers. So they'll take the ball over at the 30, looks like about the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Dangerfield. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 37. Coach Keeling was, where are they going to put it? Yeah, at the 37. Coach Keeling was not at all happy with the no call at that point after attempt, after the touchdown. But that's in the past now. Can't do anything about it. But he let them know that he's going to be watching closely. So Tigers are out on the field. Isaiah Parker in the backfield. Quarterback, number 9 for the Tigers. Everybody's set. Calls for the ball. Snaps. There it is. Handoff up the middle. And he basically stumbles forward for about 7 on the play. That was number 19, Micah Broughton. Made it down to the 42-yard line. Sorry, they only made 5 on the play, so it's 2nd down for the Tigers. 6:01, like 6 minutes equal. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. I don't know what word I was trying to say, but obviously it didn't come out right. So 2nd down for the Tigers at their own 42-yard line. Eagles defense needs to stop them here and show that offense again. There's the snapback looking to pass on the right-hand side. Short pass out to the flats. Number 19 skips one player. Finally gets knocked out. It was number 19 again, Mike Broughton. He was run out at the 32-yard line of the Eagles. So we missed a couple of tackles on that one. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. That looked like that he was going to him the entire time. Parker, the quarterback, was looking at was it Broughton the whole time, and he caught it. And he skipped through a couple of tackles. Now it's 1st and 10. He's waiting for the snap. There's the snap. Quick handoff, number 19 around the left side, and he's brought down in the backfield. Number 19, Michael Broughton, in the backfield. Looks like number 14 was there, Chance Irby. Looks like he lost about a yard and a half on that, so it'll be 2nd down. If they get these Eagles can get the defense riled up like the offense just did, it's going to be a good game. 2nd down. Score 6-3, Eagles, if you're just tuning in. Here comes up, flag on the play. Apparently somebody was really eager of starting that play. False start, Tigers. Back it up 5 yards and repeat the 2nd down. Again, if you want to watch this game, if you're at home or you have access to a computer or even your phone, the internet, easttexastoday.com. Click on the Tatum Eagles logo, and it'll take you there. You can watch the game from the comfort of your home, your car, wherever it is you are. Not while you're driving, though. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Back looking for a pass, looking down the right side, throwing long to number 8. Oh, and it's almost intercepted. Let's see. That was 0. Okay, that was intended for Wallace and was almost intercepted by Brandon Howard. I mean, it was in and out of his hands. As a matter of fact, I think Wallace was able to slap at it to knock it out of Howard's hands. So that was incomplete. So that brings up 3rd down. It's 3rd and 12. Ball marked at the 34-yard line of the Eagles. It's turned out to be a nice little game so far. Here comes the snap. There it is. He's back to pass again. Oh, he fumbles the ball out of his hand. He dropped it out of his hand. Now he's trying to find his way back, and no, we knock him down at about the 43-yard line. So that brings up 4th down. There's a loss of, looks like about 7 on the play. He went back, threw his arm back to pass, and the ball just came flying out of his hand backwards. So he scrambled, got it, picked it up, and tried to run it back. Had some blockers, but our guys were all over it. So it'll be 4th down, ball marked at the Eagle 43-yard line. 3:47 left to go in the first quarter. They line up like they're going to kick a punt, so we'll see if that happens. Number 2. Grant Adcock, quarterback, is back for the kick to receive it. And I can't see the punter's numbers because they're sideways to me. Looks like it's Tanner Teeter, number 1. Yeah, it is. Timeout is called on the field. Don't know by whom or for what. Oh, they're marking off a penalty. 5-yard penalty. That may have been delay of game. I did not see what the penalty was. So that's another 5 yards, which they may have done that on purpose so they could get the punt down. So the ball's down at the 48-yard line of the Eagles. There's a snap. It was high. Oh, that was almost blocked. It was very short, and our man, Eagles, picked it up, number 8. Peoples picked it up, ran it back to the 26-yard line. I'm sorry, I wasn't looking to see what happened. We had a player run into the punter, and I was watching the referee to see if he was going to throw the flag on it, but he didn't, which kind of surprised me, but that's okay. We'll take it. So Eagles take over, 1st and 10 at the Tiger, 26-yard line. And that's because of the great run back by Mr. Peoples down the left side. So we have phenomenal position on the field, the Eagles do, at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Adcock under center. Chip back to number 4, and it's a fake pass. And he's got it, but he's going to be called out. No, he's out of bounds. Okay, let's tell you how that worked out. Adcock passed the ball, but was in effect a lateral to, I believe, number 4, Mr. Williams, or I believe that's who it was, who in turn passed the ball down the field to number 6, Davis, and jumped up, made a great catch, unfortunately landed out of bounds. So it was a whole lot to do, which didn't happen to be anything at the end. So second down and 10 to go. That pass was incomplete. A little trick play was interesting. Adcock under center. Fake handoff to the left. Number 15's got it around the right side. He's got all the field in the world to go. He's juking and fighting and gets it across the 10-yard line. That's enough for a first down. The Eagles. And that was Mr. Isaac McAllister on that run around the right side. Ball marked at the 8-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal to go for the Eagles as they try to put some more numbers up on there before the end of the first quarter. We've got 2:54 left to go in the first quarter. If you just joined us, timeout's called on the field by the Tigers. So if you just joined us, score is 6-3 with the Eagles threatening. Let's take a real quick break, and we'll be right back.
Kelly's Collision. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates, and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
And we are back. If you're just joining us, it's 1st and goal to go for the Tatum Eagles. The ball is marked at the 8-yard line. A couple of nice offensive plays. One of them didn't work out too well, but still got them down here. So they are threatening now. Adcock under center. Another quarterback option. He's hanging on to it around the left side, and he's all the way in for a touchdown, Eagles. So that was Adcock, the quarterback, with the option. Did not pitch, kept the ball, ran around the left side, and he's in for the touchdown at 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Nice offensive run. Obviously, Coach Keeling's been working with them this week, and they show the fruits of that work. They look much more energetic and excited and happy to be here than they did last week. So that's all the coach can hope for is improvement. Okay, so it looks like they're going to go for 2. Adcock's under center. There's the snap. Fake handoff. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking, and he walks it in for the 2 points. So, with 2:46 left to go in the first quarter, your score, 14 Eagles, 3 Tigers. We'll be back right after these words.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone. Call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
And we're back. Excellent run by the Eagles on offense that time. All the way down for a score, and it is Eagles 14, Tigers 3. We're almost at the end of the first quarter. It's looking really good for your Tatum Eagles. I'm Ken Carroll here with our very own Greg Bradford handling the video for us. And, of course, Josh Good back at the studio making sure everything sounds pretty for you. All right, we are ready for the kick. Huntington Pinter kicks the ball, bounces down to the left, back to about the 30. It's picked up by number 19 of the Tigers. He's hopping down to the left-hand side. He's got lots of room, but he gets run out. There's a flag thrown on the play, too, from the opposite side of the field by the back judge, it looked like. I can't tell where he ran out of bounds because it's all over on the other side. All the play was on the far side of the field, and the referee on this side of the close side of the field threw the flag. So no telling what that was and what he saw that nobody else that was closer saw. Here comes what might be the call. It looks like it's going to be going against the Eagles. So we're just waiting for the white cap to let us know what's going on as they sift everything out. They're still discussing it. That just took a few seconds off the clock. But he had some room down that left side and originally went out, about the 40, 45. Well, we're still holding, personal foul against Tigers, against Daingerfield. Can't hear what he's calling out there. So they're going to mark that off from about the 48-yard line of the Eagles, knock off 15 yards. That's going to push the Daingerfield Tigers back to their own, looks like, 37-yard line. So when play resumes, whenever that may be, it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 37-yard line. I did not see what the personal foul was. Like I said, all the action was on the far side of the field. So apparently that ref on their side saw something that stood out. So there's the setup. Quarterback in the back takes the snap. Quick handoff right up the middle, number 19. And that's almost a tush push on that one. They stopped him at the 40, but the mob all pushed him down to about the 44-yard line. So that'll bring up second down, 2nd and 7, I believe. I'm sorry, 2nd and 3. That was pickup of 7 on the play. So here we go. 2nd down, 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Parker in the backfield. Snaps, claps his hands. There he gets the ball. Handoff right up the middle. Looks like the same play. Look like the same runner, but he is going to get enough for a first down. He'll cross over the 45 to about the 48. That'll be 1st and 10 for Daingerfield Tigers. I cannot see the numbers of who's running the ball. I just know that Parker's in the backfield, the quarterback. I think Wallace was running the ball that time, number 8. But don't quote me on that. First down, Tigers. Clapping his hands again. There he goes. Now he's looking to pass, and he's got somebody on him, but there was a screen out to the left, incomplete. Way too short because he had a lot of pressure. quarterback Parker had a lot of pressure on him. That gentleman would be so kind as to turn so I can see his jersey number. That's number 14. That's Mr. Irby. That put that pressure on him. As soon as the ball was snapped, he was back on him. So that was incomplete. Brings up second down for the Tigers. From their own 48-yard line. 1:16 left to go in the quarter. Clapping his hands in the back is Mr. Parker. And there's the snap. Handoff up the middle. They seem to do real well with that play. Oh, he's almost breaking loose. Looks like number 0. They try to tackle him, but he still fights his way all the way down to about the 27-yard line. That's Ashton Williams. Last week they had the gentleman I used to call the Mountain. And this time they've got Mr. Williams, who's not necessarily a mountain, but he's running pretty strong against us. That'll be first down. Ball marked at the 28-yard line for the Tigers. 1:07 left to go. Parker in the backfield waiting on the ball, clapping his hands. There it is. Fake handoff up the middle, pass out to the left, number 2. That would be Mason Williams. He gets down close to a first down, but I think he's about a yard shy or a yard short. So that'll make it second down and 1 to go. Ball's on the 20-yard line, looks like. 38 seconds left to go. Here comes a snap while he claps his hands to Mr. Parker. There it is. Quick handoff again up the middle. And we grab him and stop him, but unfortunately he made it far enough for a first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers at the Eagle, looks like the 16-yard line, 17-yard line. Now there's 18. It's counting. The clock's counting down. 15, 14. So they're going to let the time run out of this quarter. So, with that being said, the end of the first quarter, we've had an interesting first quarter. Your Tatum Eagles have scored 14 points against the Daingerfield Tigers 3. We'll be back right after these words.
Nobody does it better than your friends here at Pippin Motor Company. Whether it's a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or pre-owned vehicle, Pippin has you covered. Serving this community for 75 years, we do it better. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com. Good luck to all the area football teams this football season.
Change is constant. First State Bank and Trust Company knows this, and that financial technology and personal financial needs can change rapidly. So, the people you know at FSB&T always look for ways to better serve you. Mobile banking, personal checking, loans, and the many FSB&T proven products and convenient services are readily available to you. 5-star rated as one of the strongest banks in our nation, First State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, now we're about to start the second quarter. Your score, Tatum Eagles 14, Daingerfield Tigers 3. Once again, if you want to watch this game on video, you can do it on your phone, you can do it on your computer, wherever you have access to the internet. Just go to easttexastoday.com, click on the Tatum Eagles logo, and it'll take you straight there. You can watch it live from the comfort of wherever you may be. I'm Ken Carroll. I'm here with Gregory Bradford, and, of course, Josh Good back at the station, and I just talked so much that they took the snap, passed it out to number 7, Craver, and they made a touchdown. They being the Tigers. That's at 11:55, and they did a pass or a touchdown to number. What did I say? I believe Craver, wasn't it number 7? And they're lined up for the point after attempt. Number 17, Ballesteros. Ball's down, the kick is up. It's much better than the first time, and it is good. Okay. So So they got 7. Oh, I'm sorry. They have 10 now. 10-14. All right, let's do one more message, and we'll be back right after that.
Do you understand your current need, or worse, things you no longer need? At Hudson Financial Group, we will assist you in maximizing and understanding your coverages. With access to multiple carriers, we can help you find the best coverage for the best price. Home, auto, farm, ranch, commercial, life insurance, and financial planning. Hudson Financial Group is your one-stop shop. Call us today, 903-693-7874. Hudson Financial Group, where insurance equals assurance.
All right, and again, I apologize. I was so busy talking about what was going on in here. They just snapped the ball, passed it out to number 7, they being the Tigers, to Mr. Craver, and he ran it down the right-hand side, broke a tackle, and ran it in for a touchdown. The point after was good. Right now, with 11:55 left to go in the first half, the Eagles are at 14, and the Tigers are at 10. Okay, there we go. They're doing that again. Number 17, Ballesteros. They all, you know how they all run up and act like they're going to kick the ball off sides, and then they get back in position. Now here he comes with the kick. There's a nice end over end, goes all the way down to about the 13, and I can't tell the number, but number 0, that's who it was. Brandon Howard took it down the left side. Made it out to about the 31-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Eagles there. Well, this game is probably looking totally different from the games from last week for both teams. As I had mentioned last week, Daingerfield lost to Gladewater 21-7. And, of course, our Eagles lost to Winsboro 55-28. This is looking definitely different. This is a good, solid football game so far. Offenses and defenses both have had good and bad sides, but they're getting it together. So here we go. Adcock down under center for the Eagles. There's a quick snap. Handoff to the right side. Number 41, their fullback, Ty Moore. He gains maybe a yard on the play. And thought they were doing a little shoveling around there. Number 13 for the Tigers, Crane, looked like he was going back to our huddle for a second. But everybody's where they're supposed to be. The Tigers have strange shoes on. They have fluorescent green, fluorescent red, pink, fluorescent blue, orange. Okay, Adcock down. Now they shifted all over the place. There's a flag on the play. And they stopped play. The Eagles were doing all kind of shifting, and they didn't get set. I guarantee you that's what it was. Yeah, false start, Eagles. They'll back them at 5 yards, or illegal procedure. In basketball, they call it traveling. That backs it up 5 yards. That'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Eagles. The shift was okay. They just need to make sure they come to a complete stop and everybody stops for a second before they snap and go from there. So the sun is absolutely gone down now. There's a nice waxing gibbous moon up. Number 0 in motion. Adcock looking back to pass. Can't find anybody. He's fighting his way through and gets back up to about the original line of scrimmage. Nice scramble by the quarterback, Adcock. Number 2. That'll get him, as I said, back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll make it 3rd down. Once again, the Tatum Eagles in the Kelly green jerseys with the green helmets and black pants. And the Tigers all in white with blue numbers and outlines. White helmet, white jersey, white pants. And fluorescent shoes in some cases. So it's 3rd and 10. Adcock down under center. Got a man in motion. And he's going to do the option, and he's going to keep the ball. He's got yardage. He's got somebody coming up from behind him, and he brought down at the 45-yard line. They're going to make it to the 46-yard line of the Tigers. So it's 1st and 10 Eagles. Nice run. He was back for the thought he was going to go back for the pass, but instead he did the option, kept it from the quick handoff up the middle, ran around the side, kept it himself, and turned it upfield. Unfortunately, somebody behind him just ran up behind him. Some good speed and caught him. But that makes it first down, 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Tigers' 46-yard line. We've got 9:38 to go in the second quarter. And that's handoff to number 41 Moore, their fullback, and he may have lost a yard on the play. They wrapped him up pretty fast. I think the Eagles' offense may be beginning to look a little bit winded. They've been out there quite a bit. So there they break the huddle. 2nd and 11 to go for the Eagles. Again, ball marked at the Tiger 47-yard line. Switch off for the handoffs. Number 15, he's going all the way around the right side, down to the 20. He's down to the 10. Oh, they bring him down at the 6-yard line. That was number 15, McAllister, that brought it all the way down. Nice run, nice breaking of tackles. Be 1st and goal to go at, I believe, the 6-yard line for the Eagles. Beautiful run. Oh, they're going to mark it at the 7. Whatever I say, it's going to be a yard off. While that was going on, I did out of the corner of my eye notice that somebody was on the Tiger side was having a couple of words with our quarterback, Mr. Adcock, after that. The referee was right on it and didn't let it turn into anything. So now it's first down. Handoff up in the middle. Again to, I believe, Mr. Moore, 41. Might have gained a yard on the play. They were on that one pretty good. So, yeah, he picked up 1 yard. Ball's marked on the 6-yard line now. It's 2nd down. Eagles threatening. 2nd and goal to go. These aren't the only Eagles playing tonight, but we're not going to talk about those guys, are we? No, we're not. Okay. Adcock under center. There's the snap. Quick handoff around the right side, and they bring him down really fast. Somebody didn't do their blocking like they should on the left side. That was number 1, Hernandez, on the run on it. I think he lost about 2 on the play. So now the ball's marked at the 8-yard line. It's 3rd down. Let's see if they're going to pass or are they going to try that quarterback option again. Who knows? I bet Coach Keeling knows, and now the team does because they're out of the huddle. Adcock down under center, man in motion to the right. He's reeling out to his right, going to look to pass, and unfortunately they got him. And they stopped him, and looks like there must have been a fumble. So it looks like the Tigers celebrating, and the Eagles are coming off the field. So, yeah, apparently Adcock fumbled the ball. So the Daingerfield Tigers are going to take over at the Eagle 10-yard line, I think, or 11. We'll find out here shortly when they put the ball down. So that stopped that drive cold. Although Adcock was in the backfield looking to pass, and he was under pressure the entire time, but he was still fighting his way back and would have at least made it to the line of scrimmage. But as best I could tell, somebody stripped the ball out of his hands. And the Tigers took over, so it's their ball, 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Here's Parker in the backfield. Quick handoff on the right side, just like they all been doing all night long. And he's breaking free. He's already broken all the tackles except for, wow, he just plowed over somebody at about the 38, 39-yard line. Who was that running that ball? Can't tell. Well, they said he was from Daingerfield. Micah Broughton, okay, number 19. I mean, he was a bull coming down the right-hand side. People were bouncing off of him. Apparently there's a timeout called. But that was a very, very nice run down the right side. I thought he was going to break it. So did he, because when he was brought down, he slammed the ball down on the field because he was mad. But nonetheless, he still was brought down at the 38-yard line. So when play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 38-yard line. We've got 6:56, just under 7 minutes left to go in the first half. It's been one heck of a game so far. Pretty much back and forth. We should have scored that last series, but we fumbled the ball. It would have been 4th down, so it would have been interesting to see what they would have done. All right, everybody's back on the field. They're ready to play. Parker's in the backfield for the Tigers. They'll start his clapping in a minute. They've got him stretched out, got triplets on the left side. Solo out, on the right. It's a pass. Flag goes on the play. Number 8, taken out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. But there is a flag, and referee's looking over to the Tiger side. Looks like they're looking for an answer or something. Okay, illegal procedure against Tigers. So all of that for naught. They're going to back them up quite a bit on that. Oh, they only backed him up to the 33-yard line. So they'll repeat first down. It's 1st and 15? 14, 15? 1st and 15 to go. It's a nice play, but didn't count for anything. Okay, so number 9 for the Tigers, Isaiah Parker, in the backfield as the quarterback. Got trips on the right, sending the man in motion. And there's a flag again. Play is stopped. And let's see what they say. Once again, illegal procedure or false start. Another 5 yards back. Keep this up. We may get them back to the goal line. We get a fumble. We go back in like we should have the first time. 28-yard line is marked. So now it's 1st and 20 for the Tigers. It looks like they may be, are they signaling in or trying to call a timeout? I think the Tigers coaching staff is calling a play in. So Parker's back for the pass, looks to the right quick, look to the left, boom, man, he's just leveled right there, the receiver. And don't put your hands in front of your number so I can see who you are, number 12. That is Grayson Lee for the Eagles. He covered the quick screen out to the right-hand side. Lee was not fooled. He was right there. Knocked him down, loss of maybe 3 on the play. So now it is 2nd and 23. So just about have to call an Uber for this one. Parker back to pass. Ball is dropped. So it's an incomplete pass. Brings up 3rd down. It was all kind of moving all out in the field on that one. They were all over everywhere. But for naught, they have to go all the way down to the 48-yard line for a first down. But we're not going to tell them that because we don't want to give them any ideas. 3rd down for the Tigers. Ball is marked at their own 25-yard line. 6:05 left to go in the first quarter. First half. There's a snap back. Parker back to pass. Got some pressure on him. It is caught, but he's brought down at about the 36-yard line, so that's going to be far short of a first down. That brings up 4th down and about 12 or 13. So we shall see what they decide to do. Number 1, Tanner Teeter, is in the back where a punter normally would be, so it looks like we may be punting. And our quarterback, Mr. Adcock, is all the way back. Grant Adcock is his first name. Back for the punt. Had one of our Eagles running in late. There's the snap way over his head. The ball bounces back to the 5, punts it, and doesn't get anything on it at all. Goes out of bounds at the 14-yard line. So the snap went way over the punter's head, rolled back to about the 5. He grabbed it, ran a couple of yards, tried to kick it. It was partially blocked, knocked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles. So like I said a while ago, we're right back to where we started. This is about where we lost the fumble when we were driving, except now we have 4 downs. 5:14 left to go in the first half. Your score, if you're just joining us, is the Tatum Eagles 14 and the Daingerfield Tigers 10. Now, Daingerfield is rated, as I said earlier in the show, Daingerfield, according to the Harris poll, is, let's see, they're rated 15th, and we're rated 30th. So we shall see how all that works out. Man, they've got around the right side, and he's going to go all the way in for a touchdown. Trying to see the number. That's our fullback, Mr. Moore, Ty Moore, 41 for a touchdown. 508. Run Eagle. Number 41. That was nice run around the right side. Broke a couple tackles and busted his way right up in there. Point after attempt kick, and it's a low kick, but it makes it across. It is good. So, 5:08 in the first half left to go. Your score, Tatum Eagles 21, Daingerfield Tigers 10. We'll be back right after this message.
If you live in Texas, and especially if you live in the country, everyone knows you need a truck. And XL Ford has your truck for whatever needs you have. From the F-150 to the F-350, your perfect truck is an XL Ford. You can even customize it online at xlford.net. And if they don't have it on the lot, they'll get it for you fast. As always, right on the loop and right on the price.
Okay, we are back. Eagles just got through scoring on a nice run by their fullback, number 1, Ty Moore. And with 5:08 left to go in the first half, it's 21-10 with the Eagles on top. We are ready to kick off, and we'll see what happens. The squib kick, bouncing down to the 33-yard line, picked up, and can't see what his number, but he's surrounded by a bunch of Eagles. He's not going to get past, he's going to get up to the 40-yard line, according to the referee. So it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 40-yard line with just 1 second under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. So we'll see what can be done. Defense can step up and hold them, and we go into the half with a lead of 21-10. Nothing wrong with that at all. That would work quite well, but we'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. Okay. I saw the yardsticks moving, and I thought, what happened? But they just didn't have them placed in the right place. So here we go, 1st and 10. Mr. Parker got the ball. Pass out to the right side. Intercepted by the Eagles. He's got one man to beat. They're catching up to him, though, and he brings him down at the 13. And I can't tell who that is. If that's number 0, I think. I will let you know. I'll keep looking until I know for sure, and that's number 0. Mr. Howard intercepts the ball. 4:48. Let me write that down real quick. Interception by the Eagles. Runs it back to the Tiger 15-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles, just about like it was just a minute ago. Deep into Tiger territory. Going left to right as we view it here. Man set out to motion to the left. Hand off to the right-hand side. And he bounced it to the outside, and he's gotten close. Does he get it in? Nope, doesn't quite get it in. He came up so short. That was number 20. That's George, Kyson George. I mean, he's a football length from the goal line. That's how close he came to running that one in. So now it's 1st and goal to go at the 1-yard line. Here comes the snap, right up the middle. And are they calling? Oh, there was a timeout called before the play started, I believe. Timeout called by the Tigers, yeah. So they had, that was a lot going on right there. They got snap up the middle, and it looked like he crossed the goal line, but apparently the Tigers had called a timeout right before the snap. So that didn't happen. So when we resume, we'll have 1 yard to go. It'll be first and goal to go for the Eagles on the 1 yard line. And we'll see if we can pull off another one here. It won't hurt my feelings at all. We could use another 1 or 2 to go into the halftime. Make this like it should be. All right, everybody's coming back out on the field now. We've got Twins out to the left. Mr. Adcock's under center. And Mr. George is under. There he goes. Hand off to Mr. George around the right side. And he is in for a touchdown, Eagles. At 4:32 left to go in the second half. Number 20. Run. Touchdown. All right. So now it's 27-10, waiting on the point after. There's a snap. It's fumbled, and Adcock could do nothing but just cover it up. So that's good. That's good. It didn't get into any problem. 27-10 with 4:32 left to go in the half. Once again, your Daingerfield Tigers 10, your Eagles, your Tatum Eagles 27. We'll be right back.
Vacant at Carthage Furniture keep you cool and comfortable this summer. Monty's just received a huge shipment of Frederick's air conditioners, from the 8,000 BTU unit to the full-size 24,000 BTU unit. You need one that heats and cools? Well, he's got that as well. By the way, they'll install it free, and the guys do a fantastic job. Need a lift chair? Monty has those as well, starting at $7.99. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free, and Rosa speaks Spanish.
All right, we're back. We got 4:32 left to go in the first half. We are leading. The Eagles are leading 27-10. They're getting ready to kick off. Back to the Tigers again. Ball set at the 40. Here comes the kick. Another squib, bouncing. Oh, bounced up to about the 35-yard line. Number 11 takes the ball. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. That would be Tamar Palmer, who took the ball up front and runs it back. It took a real funny hop right in front of him. Almost went over his head, but he was able to climb the wall and pick it up and come down with it and run it forward for a couple of yards. They're going to mark it at the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Tigers. 4:25 left to go. They'll be moving from right to left from our vantage point. Ball set right in the middle of the field between the hashes. Got twins to the left, and a single out to the right. Parker in the backfield with one running back. Here he goes clapping his hands. 2 claps, 3 claps. There's the snap. Quick handoff up to the middle, and he's got a lot of room. Picks up about 9 on the play. Let's see. Looks like he got across to a 46-yard line. That'll make it 2nd down, 2nd and 1 to go for the Tigers. 4 minutes left to go in the half. 27-10 is your score. Eagles are ahead. Got trips out to the right, 1 out to the left. Parker's in the back looking to the right. Set up. There's a pass down the right side. Wide open right through his hands. It was a little high, but it was a little behind and through his hands. Should have been caught, but wasn't. I believe that was Wallace, number 8. No, correction, that's number 18, which I don't have on my roster. So we'll just say that was 19, Mr. Broughton. I don't know who it was. So ball set on the 46 again, 3rd down and 1. Not a bad idea to go for the long one on 2nd and 1 because you pretty much know you're going to get that 1-yard line. And he did. Oh, he was stood up, though. Eagles made him pay for that extra yard. Picks up about 2 on the play. Stood him straight up. But that was enough for a 1st down. 48-yard line where the ball is marked on the the Tiger side of the field. 1st and 10. Let's see, we've got 3:25 left to go. Parker in the backfield, clapping his hands. There's one. There you go. Quick handoff up the middle. He bounces out to the outside. Nobody around. Cuts it up and drops him down at about the 41-yard line. They're going to put him on the 40, and that'll make it a 1st down for the Tigers. So it's 1st and 10. Tigers at the Eagle 40-yard line. And it looked like there was a time, maybe an official timeout. It looked like somebody may have gotten hurt on the field. Whoever it was may have gotten the wind knocked out of them because they're up and walking, kind of holding their stomach like they got a knee in the stomach or something. But they're coming off the field. It looks like they're going to be fine. He didn't want to come off the field, but obviously they had to. So there was a timeout called for that, an injury timeout. But now we're getting back into the action. Ball's marked at the Eagle 40-yard line. Tigers are ready to do something to try to get something going for their side of the game. Parker in the backfield, bringing a man in motion toward him. There's a handoff around the right side to number 8. Oh, and he's almost brought down, and he's breaking tackles right and left. Gets it down to the 35. Ran from one side of the field to the other side of the field. Only picked up about 5 on the play. But I believe that was, not sure who that was running the ball. Number 7. Okay, that was Craver. Picked up 5 on the play, 2nd down and 5. Still 2:43 left to go. Timeout was called on the field. I guess it's another injury timeout because they're checking with one of the players out there. But he's not coming out of the game, so it may not have been an injury timeout. According to the scoreboard, the Tigers are out of timeouts for this half, and the Eagles have 1 left. 2:43 left to go in the half. 27-10 is your score with the Eagles ahead. The Tigers are threatening somewhat. Ball's at the 35-yard line. 2nd down and about 5 to go. According to our announcers next to us, Tatum did call that timeout. So here's Parker's getting the claps. Handoff up the middle, and he's brought down. Nice job. Number 8 for the Tigers. Correction, for the Eagles. Peoples. I did a nice job of bringing him down before he was able to get any. Okay, and I believe the Eagles just called their last timeout. There was a loss of 3 on the play that time. Now it's 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 8. Ball marked at the 38-yard line. The Eagles did call their final timeout. There's 2:32 left to go in the game, in the first half, rather. And, of course, they'll have that 2-minute timeout, which they do not call a 2-minute warning. It's a 2-minute timeout. That should be coming up. Everybody is not playing is coming off the field now, and people are lining up. Parker's in the backfield, ready to start clapping. 3rd and 8 to go. I guarantee you if they don't make it, they're going to go for it. There's a red flag. Okay. That's going to be false start by the offense. Although they could call. Yeah, they're going to call the Eagles. They're calling the Eagles offside. The defensive man jumped the line, and that caused the offensive man to back up. So they're going to call that on the Eagles. So they're going to move it up 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 now for Daingerfield. I don't know if that was planned that way or if it just happened. But regardless, 3rd and 3. Parker again in the backfield clapping his hands. High snap, handoff up the middle, and he's going to make a 1st down out of it. Down to the 34, 33. That was number 8, Rain Wallace. And they're trying to hurry because there's no more timeouts and there's 2:20 left to go. Here's the snap, first down. Going back to pass is Parker, looking to his right, and he nails the guy right in the chest. Nobody around him. Down to the 15-yard line. Let's see, who was that? I can't see the number from here. Maybe number 8, maybe Wallace again, or it could be number 6, Lynn. That brings up a first down, ball marked at the 16-yard line. Twins on the right. There's a quick snap to the left. Running, bounce it off to the left. That's the number 8 again, Wallace. He might gain 2 or 3. Oh, we're at the 2-minute timeout now. Actually, 1:55 left to go, but because the play ended, we're at the 2-minute timeout, not the 2-minute warning. So, with under 2 minutes to go, the Eagles are 27, the Tigers are 10, and we'll be right back.
Kick off your weekend. It's Skydive East Texas, where we offer tandem jumps, group rates, and jump school to build your skills and earn your license. Call to reserve your time at 903 Skydive. That's 903 Skydive. Or visit us online at skydiveeasttexas.com.
100% pure adrenaline. All you got to do is jump.
Skydive East Texas, located in Gladewater.
All right. When play resumes, it'll be second down and 8. Ball is marked on the 14-yard line of the Eagles with the Tigers pressing toward that goal line. It's 27-10 Eagles. And as I said, a 2-minute timeout at 1:56. Now they started the clock. Parker's in the backfield, clapping his hands, waiting for the ball. See what he does with it. He's looking to pass on the left side, going to throw high over the left. And he's no good. Pass was intended for number 2, Mason Williams, out on the left for the Tigers, and the ball was no good. I guess he dropped it because he went up and it was in his hands when I saw him. But obviously he dropped it and it did not make a completion on it. So that brings up third down and 8. Ball is still marked at the 14. 1:50 left to go in the first half. There's the snap. Hand off to the right side, and we just stop them. We get him in the backfield. I believe that's number 6, Quincy Davis. No, that was number 8. That was Peoples. Stopped him in the backfield, so there was a loss of about 5 or 6 on the play. On the 14 now, fourth down. Ball on the 14th. They have about 13 to go. Somebody was probably offsides or something there because there was a lot of movement except from the center. One guy on the Tiger side went rolling back on his back. I saw a couple of receivers on the right side taking off down the sideline. I saw the center sitting there going, wait, what are y'all doing? So they're going to call offsides on the Eagles. Okay. That'll move it ahead 5 yards. It'll still be fourth down. It'll be fourth and it looks like 8 now. That brings the goal line 5 yards closer, but they still have 8 to go to at least get a first down. So here's Parker back for the pass, looks to his right side. His man is wide open. And did they call him? Yep, it is a touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. 1:11 left to go. That was a nice acrobatic move by the receiver there. I did not, unfortunately, see the receiver. And let's see. PAT. That was 6. Here comes the extra point in the bright orange shoes. Elysian Fields would love those shoes. Here comes the snap. The ball rolled up on the ground, and it is knocked down. It is blocked. It is no good. So that makes it Tatum Eagles 27 and the Daingerfield Tigers 16. That was just a strange setup the whole way around. So while they get set up for the kickoff, let's take a quick message.
A Friendly Insurance in Tatum is an independent insurance company providing auto, home, and commercial insurance. Call Roger or Jeanette at 903-947-3296. A Friendly Insurance is located at 215 North Hill Street. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Call 903-947-3296. And they are proud supporters of the Tatum Eagles.
All right, we've got 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in the first half. Your score, the Eagles are still leading 27-16 over the Daingerfield Tigers. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. There's the run up to it and not kick it move by Mr. Ballesteros. So now they're back into regular formation. Ballesteros counting, making sure he has everybody. Now he comes forward and puts his foot into it. And it's a nice kick down to the near side, number 15, making some moves. He gets up to about the 38-yard line, he being number 15, McAllister. So it'll be 1st and 10, the Eagles at their own 38-yard line. Okay. We will see what happens in the next minute. We have 1 minute and 3 seconds left to go. Once again, you're listening to Tatum Eagle football on 1590 AM and 103.7 FM KGAS right out of Carthage. I'm Ken Carroll. Sitting beside me is none other than Greg Bradford. And back at the station to make all this possible out on the air is Mr. Josh Good, who, by the way, does a really good NFL wrap-up show, our pre-show, pre-game show. Okay, they just snapped the ball and did all kind of strange stuff on that one. It was a reverse or a double reverse, number 0. Brandon Howard ended up with the ball. They went back and forth 2 or 3 times and made it all the way out to the 40. I don't know. He's still holding on to the ball. I don't know what they're doing. Was there a flag? The referees are still talking behind the offense. And everybody's at the line of scrimmage ready to go but the referees. So we are still waiting to find out because they haven't moved the marker yet. Let's see. Now they're discussing it with the coach to let him know, Coach Keeling, what's going on. And he doesn't seem too terribly upset, so it must not have been that bad. Still waiting on the white hat to tell us what's going on. This is just a complete nobody knows kind of thing. Still waiting on some sort of signal. One of the referees holding the ball. And they marked off about 5 yards against the Tigers. But I don't know why. It made it a first down for the Eagles. Ball's marked at the 48-yard line of the Eagles. No idea what that was about. But here comes the snap. Quarterback option. He keeps the ball around the right side. Mr. Adcock does. Crosses the 40, down to the 30, down to about the 27, 28-yard line. First and 10 for your Eagles. They're trying to get back quickly because there's 45 seconds left to go. At the 28-yard line, here go the Eagles. Okay, they down the ball. So now it'll be 2nd and 10. The ball's marked at the 28-yard line. Mr. Adcock kept that option on that previous play and took the ball a good distance, maybe 15, 20 yards. Prior to that, no clue. No signage from the referee or anything on the field as to why it was an automatic first down. We got an extra 5 yards, but hey, we take it. All right, 2nd down and 10. Hand off to the right side, and he is brought down at about the 25, 26-yard line. That brings up 3rd down. Got 28 seconds left to go in the half. Eagles rushing to get there. And he downs the ball again with third down. So now that will make it fourth down, 4th and 9. Not quite sure why that happened, but that does leave us with 21 seconds left to go. Number 6 coming in for the Eagles, Quincy Davis. Adcock looking to the sidelines for the play, gets it, calls it in the huddle, they break it. He crawls up underneath the center, waiting for the snap. There it is. He's looking to going to the right side, trying to outrun the coverage, and he is brought down at about the 28, 26-yard line, somewhere in there. Ball will go over on downs with 13 seconds left to go, so it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 28, I guess. Oh, we've got an injury on the field. I can't tell which side that is. I see the Tatum officials attending the person, but I thought I saw a white jersey. But I don't see anybody from the Tiger side, so it must be one of our guys. No, that's one of theirs. But he's up now and walking. That was nice to see the Tatum guys get over there, their training staff get over there and help him out. He's got his arm up in the air. Apparently he has a stinger on the shoulder or something along those lines, but we won't speculate. Play resumes, 13 seconds left to go in the first half. Ball's marked at the Tiger 27-yard line. I would imagine that Mr. Parker is going to air that out once or twice. Got 13 seconds to do it. Your score is 27-16. Eagles ahead. 13 seconds left to go. We shall see. All right, now they're down, and they're just going to take a knee. So Mr. Parker takes a knee, and that's going to be the end of the first half. With your score, your Tatum Eagles 27 and the Tigers, Daingerfield Tigers, 16. And we will be right back after these important messages.
A Friendly Insurance in Tatum is an independent insurance company providing auto, home, and commercial insurance. Call Roger or Jeanette at 903-947-3296. A Friendly Insurance is located at 215 North Hill Street. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Call 903-947-3296. And they are proud supporters of the Tatum Eagles.
Now this is a big deal. DQ's $7.49 chicken strip country basket. 4 golden chicken strips, crispy fries, buttery Texas toast, and your choice of gravy or DQ Texas sauce for a bold, zesty kick in every dip. Want to go bigger? Add on a sweet DQ treat. Don't miss the $7.49 chicken strip country basket. Big flavor, small price, only for a limited time.
That's what I like about Texas.
Darren Anthony Insurance and Financial Services is the Tatum area representative for Farmers Insurance Group. Anthony Insurance and Financial Services offers a full line of auto, commercial, home, and life insurance. Your one-stop shop for insurance in Tatum. Stop by for fast, friendly service. That's Anthony Insurance and Financial Services. Call 903-947-2271. Anthony Insurance and Financial Services wishes Tucker a great senior year.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their 3rd generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
It is halftime here at Eagles Nest here in Tatum, Texas, with your score. Let's see, the Tatum Eagles 27 and your Daingerfield Tigers 16. It's been an interesting first half. In the first quarter, the Tigers came out swinging and had a field goal at 10:21. Then at 6:20, the Eagles, number 0, Howard, went in for a run, and the point after was no good, so that made it 6-3. And then at 2:49, number 2, Mr. Adcock, the quarterback, ran the ball in for 6 points, and they went for 2 at the point after, and that made it 8 total, which made it 14-3. And that was the scoring for the first quarter. Now, the second quarter, the very first play of the second quarter, the Tigers passed the ball for a touchdown to number 7. The point after was good, so that made it 14-10. Then at 5:08, the Eagles ran the ball, number 41, their fullback, and ran it in for a touchdown. The point after was good, and that made it 21-10. Then at 4:48, the Eagles intercepted a pass and almost scored with it, but they brought him down before they could. That was Mr. Howard that intercepted that pass. At 4:32, the Eagles then had number 20, George, run in for a touchdown. Point after was no good, made it 27-10. Then at 1:10 left to go in the first half, the Tigers passed TD, made 6 points on that. The point after was no good. That makes our score what it is now, 27-16. I am Ken Carroll. I'm here with Greg Bradford, handling all the video, and, of course, our man back at the station, Mr. Josh Good. And what I was saying earlier about Josh is he started a new program called The Good Call, and that is his picks and his ideas and summaries about some of the NFL games from the upcoming week. It's on our 1590 AM 1037 FM, what you're listening to now. It'll be on every Wednesday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's about 5 minutes long, and it'll give you some insights as to what's going on in the NFL. And speaking of which, and it's a really good program, so I really want you to tune in for that one. Speaking of which, like I said earlier, there are some other Eagles that are playing tonight. Well, as a matter of fact, your Dallas Cowboys are playing the reigning Super Bowl champion Eagles. And according to the information I have, at 2:34, the score is 17-14, Dallas. That's right. The Cowboys are leading the Eagles at almost halftime. There's 2:34 left to go. Cowboys ahead, 17-14. Now, I'm a big Cowboy fan, have been all my life. Don't start screaming we're going to the Super Bowl this year just because of the score. I know how you Cowboy fans are. So keep it cool, keep it calm. Let's just see if we can do something with this for the rest of the year, too. We have several more games to go before we have to worry about that. There are other games that are going on tonight, too. I believe Timpson is playing tonight, or Tenaha. I can't remember which. And Beckville will also be playing tonight. Beckville kicked off at 7:30, so they're still working at it. If you want to listen to those while we're at halftime, just go to our EastTexasToday.com website and find the logo to the school that you want, and you can check up on the game there. We here in Tatum at Eagle Stadium, we also have video. So if you go to EastTexasToday.com and pull us up, Tatum, you get to see what's going on the field. Right now, the Daingerfield Tigers are bringing their band out onto the field. They're dressed in all black. It's really a good look for them. Unfortunately, they put us in a different room this year, so we don't have a window that we can open that we can hear anything with. So we're not going to be able to cover the band audibly, but you can see them if you want to go to EastTexasToday.com. In the meanwhile, we're going to listen to a couple more of our sponsors. Then after that, we'll come back and replay our interview we had with Coach Keaton earlier today regarding what he saw from last week's game. Apparently it was a lot because they've come out looking a lot different this week. And what he thinks about Thursday night games. So, again, I'm Ken Carroll. You're listening to the Sports Beat of East Texas, 1590 AM and 103.7 FM. You're listening to Tatum Eagle football And we'll be back right after these words.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
I heard my voice on your radio commercial.
Well, we decided we'd use your calls to show how we really do have something for everyone.
So I'm famous now?
Well, semi-famous. After all, this is local radio.
And I want to be famous.
Well, we're famous for helping everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too.
I'll have my agents call you to talk about money.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Check off your to-do list with big savings on building materials at Kane Hardware and Lumber. Kane's is your one-stop shop for building materials for large-scale jobs, small projects, and everything in between. Whether you're building a house, adding on, or just updating, we carry the concrete, drywall, lumber, insulation, roofing, siding, molding, and many more products you'll need. Add character and charm to your home with our large selection of paint colors. We have all the products you need. Shop Kane Hardware and Lumber at 224 South Shelby Street in Carthage.
As I said earlier, we are going to throw it to Coach Keeling, the interview that we had, our Mark Bounds, our own Mark Bounds from 104.3 FM. Got a chance to speak with Coach Keeling earlier today to ask him about last week's game against Winsboro and the upcoming game tonight, as well as what does he think about playing on Thursday nights as opposed to Friday nights. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to a little bit of what Coach Keeling had to say.
We are being joined by the Tatum Eagles head football coach, Whitney Keeling. Coach Keeling, how you doing today?
Good, Mark. Appreciate you.
Going back to last week, you got the season started off going up against Winsboro, and we talked about this last week, how it was going to be a big test with Winsboro being as highly ranked as they are. You came up short, but looking at the score, you were able to put up some points, you were able to put up some offense, so the Eagles put up a good fight. What was your take on the game?
Well, I mean, I thought that we started out extremely slow. You know, I was kind of disappointed in that. You know, we go down 35-7, and I thought that at that point we could have literally quit. But our kids continued to fight. We got it within 2 scores twice. I was proud of their effort, and so anytime you can gain a positive out of a loss, that's something that you can build on, and I feel like that we did.
Well, the season's long, just the first game of the season, and so you got a long road ahead of you. What have you been telling your players this week?
Well, pretty much what you said. You know, this isn't a sprint. You know, this is a marathon that we have to get ready for. You know, we have a gauntlet schedule, and, you know, we have to stick that one behind us and move forward and try to get better.
You've got another Thursday night game this week as you're set to go up against Daingerfield. What's the scouting report on this team?
Daingerfield's one of those teams that are always going to be really, really athletic. You know, we know that. You see them on film for years and years and years. You know, they're extremely well coached. We've played Daingerfield a lot of times, and we're going to do a really good job of containing their speed. And if we do that, I feel like that we got an opportunity to win.
Is there anything special that you've been working on in practice this week with your guys?
No, I mean, it just fix the things that we did wrong. You know, I mean, that's one good thing about getting games on film. You're able to really analyze the things that you did right and really try to focus on the things you did wrong. I mean, and believe me, we did a lot wrong. We've had a lot to fix.
Thursday night games, do you like them? I'm just going to flat out ask.
I mean, I really, when people started doing it, it wasn't my favorite by any means. But as we've kind of done it for the last 4 or 5 years, it's really been, I think it's beneficial because you get to play on Thursday. You get to really dive into the film on Friday with your team, finish out the game, and then start preparing for your opponent the next week. And so I'm not going to say that I love it, but I'm not going to say that I don't like it either.
That was Coach Keeling with an interview with Mark Bounds this morning. Now, we have every Friday what's called a pigskin preview, which is where Mark contacts a lot of the coaches in our area and talks to them to find out what they think about the previous week's game and what they're looking forward to with the current game coming up. And that was a portion from that. That'll be airing on 104.3 FM KGAS tomorrow at 4 o'clock during the afternoon hour. We have Picks in Preview every Friday during the season, brought to you by Mark Bounds. And then Friday night, after the end of whatever game we're running on 104.3, which is generally Carthage, tomorrow night it won't be Carthage because this is their bye week. But at the end of whatever game is being played on 104.3, then we have our scoreboard show with Jason Wade, where he will cover the night's games, the scores from all over East Texas, not just this immediate area, but cover all over the area from Division 6, Class 6, whatever they call it, all the way down to six-man. So tune in for that. And if you happen to miss that, if it's just too late for you to stay up because you've been cheering your team on and on and on and you're just worn out, well, Saturday mornings there's a rewind show that plays. And you can hear that show on 104.3 as well. We try to cover most of the games in our area. Carthage will be played every Friday night whenever they play or whatever night they play. They'll be on 104.3. They'll also have video available as long as it's during the regular season. Playoffs is a whole nother ball game. That goes through the National Federation of High School Sports. But during regular times, the regular season, you can catch Carthage on 104.3 FM on Friday nights. Then we here at Tatum, we will provide you with not only the audio portion of the game, but also a video portion of the game. Now, we may be on 104.3. We may be on 1590 AM and 103.7 FM. Or we may be on the internet only. Whatever the case, you can find us always on easttexastoday.com. Pull up there, and you can watch the game as long as it's, again, regular season. Now, when it gets into playoffs, which if we keep playing the way we're playing tonight, I'm telling you right now, we might be going to some extra games at the end of the season. Once that happens, then you have to go through the National Federation of High School Sports, so we have no control over that. If you want to watch the video, we'll always provide the audio for you for free. So if you enjoy your Tatum Eagles and want to listen to them, we're the station that'll take care of that for you. 104.3 FM KGAS and 1590 AM and 103.7 FM. We've got more coming up for you, but right now, let's listen to a couple of more of our sponsors. Right now, the Tatum Eagle Band and Dance Line, I guess is what they are on the field right now. And you can see that on East Texas Today and watch their routine if you'd like. We'll be back right after these words.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone, call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
Nobody does it better than your friends here at Pippin Motor Company. Whether it's a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or pre-owned vehicle, Pippin has you covered. Serving this community for 75 years, we do it better. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com. Good luck to all the area football teams this football season.
Change is constant. First State Bank and Trust Company knows this, and that financial technology and personal financial needs can change rapidly. So, the people you know at FSB&T always look for ways to better serve you. Mobile banking, personal checking, loans, and the many FSB&T proven products and convenient services are readily available to you. 5-star rated as one of the strongest banks in our nation, First State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Do you understand your current insurance coverage? Are you covered for all the things you need, or worse, things you no longer need? At Hudson Financial Group, we will assist you in maximizing and understanding your coverages. With access to multiple carriers, we can help you find the best coverage for the best price. Home, auto, farm, ranch, commercial, life insurance, and financial planning. Hudson Financial Group is your one-stop shop. Call us today, 903-693-7874. Hudson Financial Group, where insurance equals assurance.
If you live in Texas, and especially if you live in the country, everyone knows you need a truck. And XL Ford has your truck for whatever needs you have. From the F-150 to the F-350, your perfect truck is at XL Ford. You can even customize it online at xlford.net. And if they don't have it on the lot, they'll get it for you fast. As always, right on the loop and right on the price.
Don't let the heat get you down. Let Monty Bacon at Carthage Furniture keep you cool and comfortable this summer. Monty's just received a huge shipment of Frederick's air conditioners, from the 8,000 BTU unit to the full-size 24,000 BTU unit. You need one that heats and cools? Well, he's got that as well. By the way, they'll install it free, and the guys do a fantastic job. Need a lift chair? Monty has those as well, starting at $7.99. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free, and Rosa speaks Spanish.
Kick off your weekend with a skydive from 10,000 feet. It's Skydive East Texas, where we offer tandem jumps, group rates, and jump school to build your skills and earn your license. Call to reserve your time at 903-SKYDIVE. That's 903-SKYDIve. Or visit us online at skydiveeasttexas.com.
100% pure adrenaline. All you got to do is jump.
Skydive East Texas, located in Gladewater.
All right, we're back. We've got about another 8 minutes before the halftime is over with. Your current score, the Eagles are ahead, 27-16 over the Daingerfield Tigers. Here's how we got there. During the first quarter at the 10:21 mark, the Tigers kicked a field goal. Number 17, Ballesteros, kicked the field goal, made it 3-0. Then at 6:20, number 0 for the Eagles, Howard, ran it in for 6 points. But the point after attempt was no good, so that made the score 8-3 Eagles. Then at 2:47, number 2, Adcock, quarterback, ran the ball in for 6 points. The point after was a 2-point conversion, and it was good, and that left us with the score of 14-3 Eagles at the end of the first quarter. During the second quarter, the very first play of that second quarter, Daingerfield Tigers passed to number 7, Cravel. Mr. Parker, the quarterback, passed to Cravel and made a touchdown out of that. The point after was good. That made the score 14-10. At 5:08, number 41 for the Eagles, Moore, fullback, ran the ball in for a touchdown. The point after was good. That brought the score up 21-10. Then at 4:48, number 0, Howard for the Eagles, intercepted the ball and ran it down to about the 12-yard line. And then at 4:32, just a couple of plays later, number 20, George for the Eagles, ran the ball in for a touchdown. The point after was no good. That gave us 27-10. And then with 1:11 left to go, the Dangerfield Tigers had a pass, did not catch I did not see who caught that pass. But they did make it in for a touchdown. The point after was no good, and that brought us to 27-16, which is our current score here at halftime at the Eagles Nest Stadium here in Tatum. Well, as I told you earlier, there is more than one Eagle team playing tonight. Matter of fact, the Philadelphia Eagles are taking on the Dallas Cowboys in Philadelphia, and it is almost at the end of the second half. Correction, it's almost the end of the first half, 44 seconds left to go. The Cowboys have the ball, but the score is 21-17 Eagles. So they're making a game out of it up there, just like we're making a game of it down here. The Eagles here should do really well in the second half. I'm hoping the Eagles up there are not doing near as well. And that blue star comes away with a win. But we'll have to wait and see on that. That's the NFL. We'll have to check how that happens. I'm Ken Carroll with you on 1590 AM and 103.7 FM and at easttexastoday.com with video. I am joined by our videographer, Greg Bradford, and back at the station, good old Josh Good, bringing everything together and sending it out so that you can enjoy it. And don't forget, let me just check something. I told you about the NFL program that Josh did. I was hoping maybe I had a copy of that with me, but apparently I don't. I was going to play it for you and let you hear it, but I do not have that with me, unfortunately. The Tatum Eagle Band is out on the field now performing, and the crowd is enjoying it. It's a pretty good crowd. The Dangerfield crowd, they've got about a third of the stadium filled over there, maybe 25 to 30%. But they've got a decent, Dangerfield isn't just right around the corner. And the Eagle fans, yeah, they're all over the place out here. Not quite as thick as it should be, but it's good. Still a little warm outside. In fact, let's see what the current conditions are. According to this, is 76 degrees outside. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. There is a slight chance of rain tomorrow, but a cold front's coming through, and we're looking at the possibility of lows at the first part of next week in the upper 50s. You got to love that. Highs in the low 80s to start the week off tomorrow and Sunday, and then continue on to the low 90s the rest of the week, with lows in about the mid-60s. So fall is starting to get here. Got to love that. I know I do. I love that kind of weather. So let's see if we're still, score is still the same between the Eagles and the Cowboys, 21-17. They got 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Here, 27-16, Eagles over the Tigers. The teams are back out on the field warming up now, so we will probably be getting things ready to roll here in just a few minutes. In the meanwhile, we're going to listen. We couldn't do this without our great sponsors, and we've got some great sponsors out here. We got A Friendly Insurance. We've got Dairy Queen right here in Tatum. Just wonderful. Hillary Communication, Anderson Insurance. Wonderful, wonderful sponsors here in Tatum. If you're interested in sponsoring these games and hearing your name and your commercial blasted out over the airways during these games, just give Miss Judy McNatt, a call at the station anytime Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. It's 903-693-6668. Ask for Miss Judy, and she will get you hooked up. It's real easy to do, and it's a great way to get the word out on your business or services. And, of course, it's also a great way to support your Tatum Eagles. So before we get started, let's hear a couple more of our sponsors, these great sponsors we're talking about, and we'll be back ready for the second half kickoff here shortly.
A Friendly Insurance in Tatum is an independent insurance company providing auto, home, and commercial insurance. Call Roger or Jeanette at 903-947-3296. A Friendly Insurance is located at 215 North Hill Street. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4:30. Call 903-947-3296. And they are proud supporters of the Tatum Eagles.
Now this is a big deal. DQ's 749 Chicken Strip Country Basket. 4 golden chicken strips, crispy fries, buttery Texas toast, and your choice of gravy or DQ Texas sauce for a bold, zesty kick in every dip. Want to go bigger? Add on a sweet DQ treat. Don't miss the 749 Chicken Strip Country Basket. Big flavor, small price, only for a limited time.
That's what I like about Texas.
Darren Anthony Insurance and Financial Services is the Tatum area representative for Farmers Insurance Group. Anthony Insurance and Financial Services offers a full line of auto, commercial, home, and life insurance. Your one-stop shop for insurance in Tatum. Stop by for fast, friendly service. That's Anthony Insurance and Financial Services. Call 903-947-2271. Anthony Insurance and Financial Services wishes Tucker a great senior year.
In 1958, the Hillary family purchased a small telephone company in their hometown of Medicine Park. Now in their 3rd generation, Hillary delivers state-of-the-art services across rural Oklahoma. From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
And we're back. We're about ready for the kickoff of the second half. That other game we were talking about, 21-20 at the half. Trying to make a game out of it. So here we go. Here's the kickoff from the Tigers. Nice end-over-end kick back to the 10. Went over his head. Number 15, he's taking the ball, but he is smothered by the Tigers at about the 13-yard line. That was McAllister. So, that is, do we have an injured player? Yeah, we have an injured player on the field. Okay. Hate seeing that already. So when play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10 for Tatum. But we're still waiting for the medical staff to come and check out this young man who's down. Hopefully all it is a cramp. And then he's up, and they're slowly walking off the field. A little limp to him, but I think he's going to be okay. When play resumes, the Eagles are pushed back way into their own territory. The ball's marked at the 9-yard line of the Eagles. It'll be 1st and 10. Nothing they can't work their way out of, but it's really bad field position because number 15, McAllister, misjudged the kickoff and went over his head. And he touched it, so he had to grab it and run, do the best that he could. Quick handoff up the middle and around the right side, rather. Brings it out to the 20, maybe the 21-yard line. That's the fullback, 41, Ty Moore. He makes a first down on that one run. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, the Eagles. It's a nice way to pull themselves out of that hole that they backed into. We're starting the 3rd quarter with the score 27-16, the Eagles. Tight formation. And quick handoff. Got nothing out of it. May have lost half a yard. That was, again, number 15, McAllister, excuse me. He barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he's a yard short. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for the Eagles. They are out now on the field. Quarterback Adcock under center. They did a big shift there. Everybody went to the right side. Handoff to the right side, the power side, and he's given number 0, and he's got some room, but was just tripped up, too. That was Howard on the run there. Had he not been tripped up, he could have gotten a lot more yardage out of that one. But nonetheless, the ball's marked at the 32-yard line. That's enough for a first down. First down, Tatum at their own 32-yard line. Second half just underway. We got 10.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Everybody back up to the line again for the Eagles. Adcock onto the center. Handoff around the left side, and number 0 again. Tries to spin around, only picks up maybe 2 yards on the play. That was Mr. Howard. Second down and 8. And they came out, both teams came out. Looked like they meant business. Both of them are a little sharp, both of them are a little quick. Tatum's moving from left to right. Ball's marked at the far hash on the 34-yard line, their own 34. Again, Tatum in the dark green, Kelly green shirts and hats, helmets. Option play pitched out, but it's fumbled. The ball's still rolling around, and it's finally recovered by Tatum back at the 25-yard line. Recovered by Pippins, number 27. That could have been disastrous. But we recovered it, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 17, I believe. Ball marked at the 25 of Tatum. So it's 3rd and long. We'll see what happens with that. That, like I said, that could have been really bad, but pitch out was just fumbled and almost recovered by the Tigers. It slipped out of their hands, and we were able to get it. Now we do the reverse, number 15, McAllister around the left side. He gets over there and gets out of bounds at about the 33. That's not going to be enough for the first down, but that gets him a little bit out of that hole. That brings up 4th down and just about 10, and got it back to about the original line of scrimmage. So that'll be 4th and 10. Adcock, quarterback, is back to punt. So number 7 is deep for Craver. Ball bounces out at the 40-yard line, and they finally swarm him down to about the 39-yard line, I think is where they're going to end up marking it. I could have sworn he stepped out of bounds, but, again, I'm not on the field, so I don't get as good a vantage point as the men in stripes. So we'll go with what they say. Where are they marking it? Oh, they're going to mark it at the 35-yard line. Okay. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at their own 35-yard line. 8:46 left to go in the third quarter. Your score 27-16 with the Eagles on top. Now it's time for the Tigers to come out on offense and see what they picked up during halftime. And we'll see what the Tatum Eagles have done halftime for their defense. Parker in the backfield. Laterals out to the right. That's a loose ball. It's bouncing around. And it bounces out of bounds. Wow, that was close. They're going to they're going to lose, 10 yards on the play. That makes it 2nd down. Well, they're going to say 9. Okay, just because I said 10, they're going to make it 9. So that makes it 2nd down and 19 for the Tigers. I'm sure they didn't work on that at halftime. They've got him spread, got trips to the near side, and he's looking back to pass. Pass out to the right side, and number 7's got the ball, gets it back to about the 36-yard line. Number 7 would be Craver. Gets it back just past the original line of scrimmage. So that'll bring third down. And they're going to mark it on the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. They're in all white with blue markings, blue letters, blue gloves if they have them. So 3rd and 10. Parker's in the backfield, clapping his hands, waiting for the ball. There it is. He looks like back to pass. Looks down the left side, throws it over the middle, number 2, and it's caught for a first down. It's brought down at midfield. So Mason Williams receives that pass, makes a nice catch on it, and it's down at the 49, actually, of Eagles. So it's 1st and 10 Tigers at the Eagle 49-yard line. 7:42 left to go in the third quarter. 27-16 your score, Eagles leading, but the Tigers are driving. Parker in the backfield clapping his hands, going to hand off right up the middle to number 8. And he bounces it way on the outside, the right side, but he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. So he did a lot of running there, but just side to side, not forward. That brings up 2nd down. Ball spotted at midfield. So he lost a yard on the play. That was Mr. Wallace, number 8, I believe. So Parker will be back in the backfield again. Got looks like single on the right side, twins on the left side, still coming out. Now Mr. Parker's got him set. He's clapping his hands, ready for the ball. There it is. Quick handoff up the middle again to number 8, and we bring him down again, a loss of about a yard. If I could see that man's jersey number, I will tell you who it is. That's number 12. That's Mr. Grayson Lee for the Eagles. Brought him down a yard short. 3rd down, 3rd and 11. So they put him back to that line of scrimmage, so there was no gain, no loss on the play. So it's 3rd down for the Tigers at midfield. Got trips out to the right, single out to the left. Parker gets the ball, looks to his right, passes it out, and it's intercepted by the Eagles. On the far side, he's bringing around the side, going past midfield, brought down at the 44-yard line. That's number 6, Quincy Davis, for a nice interception. Ball goes over. The Eagles have it. Number 6, Davis. Interception at 6:01. And he runs it back for a good 15, 20 yards. Ball is marked at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 Eagles at the Tiger 43-yard line. Adcock's under center, sends a man in motion to the right. Handoff straight up the middle. And, man, has he got some room. That's number 41. That's our fullback. Finally drug out of bounds at about the 23. That's Ty Moore. We used to call those fire plugs. Short, stocky. We got someone else injured again on the field. But number 41, Parker, made a very nice run down to the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. He's what, like I said, we call a fire plug. Runs hard to stop, low center of gravity, big guy, just an excellent runner and good speed. Timeout on the field for an injury. They got the man up on his feet, and he's walking off on his own power. That's always a good sign. When play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10 at the Tiger 23 for the Eagles. 5:55 left to go in the third quarter. Your score, 27-16. Eagles ahead. They break the huddle. They're still waiting for the gentleman to finally make it across the field because it was the near side. He was injured. Now he has to walk across. Now he's back. All right, play's ready to go now. Adcock under center. There's a snap. Handoff to the left side, number 15. And he fumbles the ball, but it's out of bounds. He did fumble it out of bounds, so that's good. That's Mr. McAllister, number 15. Still another player down on the field. Oh, it was a big big lineman, defensive lineman. We're not going to speculate on who it is or any of that because we don't want to worry anybody. It could be something as simple as a cramp or get the air knocked out of them. So we don't want anybody to get nervous or scared. I'll tell you what, while we're waiting, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these words.
Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical.
I heard my voice on your radio commercial.
We decided we'd use your calls to show how we really do have something for everyone.
So I'm famous now?
Well, semi-famous. After all, this is local radio.
And I want to be famous.
Well, we're famous for helping everyone with heating, cooling, and electrical repair needs. We install new systems and whole home generators, too.
I'll have my agents call you to talk about money.
Since 1974, we've got something for everyone. Hal's Air Conditioning and Electrical. Call 903-693-7451.
The injured player is finally up on his feet. He's limping, but he's going off the field on his own power. That's always a good sign. When play resumes, it'll be second down. Second down and 7 to go. Ball's marked on the 20-yard line of the Tigers. Eagles break the huddle with enthusiasm and excitement. Adcock under center, straight handoff up the middle. Gets down to about almost the 15-yard line. So that'll bring up third down and 5, I think. They got it marked on the 16-yard line. So we shall see. It looks like about 3rd and 4 from here. Okay. Here comes the snap. Adcock, nice option. He finally pitches it out good. Oh, and he just nails the defensive man. Puts him on his back. That's number 4. Williams on the run there. And we got another player down. And I'm not sure if that's the same one who tried to tackle Williams, but whoever that was that Williams hit is definitely going to feel it tomorrow. So let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after these words.
Since 1980, Juicy's Hamburgers has been serving up the freshest, juiciest burgers in East Texas. At Juicy's, every bite is legendary. From our hand-ground beef to our crispy fries, golden onion rings, savory beans, and mouth-watering chicken fried steaks. Everything is made fresh to order. It's no wonder Juicy's has been voted best burger in East Texas for 40 years running. Juicy's Hamburgers, where tradition meets taste.
Farmers State Bank, a name that you know and can depend on. We're your neighbors and community partners. We're committed to meeting your financial needs by providing banking solutions for your mortgage, commercial, or personal loans. With 118 years of service to our community, we're part of your local rodeos, 4-H, and festivals. We want you to know that we're here for you. Visit us at fsbctx.bank or come see us today. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back. The injured player was able to walk off the field on his own power, but you could tell he's not sure what planet he's on. Play resumes. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. The ball is marked on the 11-yard line of the Tigers. We're pushing toward that goal line. Quick handoff up the middle. Straight up the middle, I think. Yeah, it was number 22. Well, we'll call it number 27, Damian Pippins. That's who it was. He picked up about 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd down. Between 4 and 5, it's hard to tell from here. But we've got 2nd down. Option play dropped again. They have some real slick hands out there because these option plays, whenever he pitches out, it's about a 50-50 shot. He's going to catch it. A loss on the play. They got it set, it looks like about the 9-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 8 is what they're showing on the scoreboard. 3:53 left to go in the 3rd quarter. That end of the field seems awfully dark. I wonder if some lights are out or something because it looks dark. Adcock under center. Fakes the handoff. It's a pass. It's way too long and overthrown. He was wide open too. Well, he was pretty dang open, but the ball was just thrown too far. I guess Adcock got a little excited. He saw him out there and said, "Oh man!" But he overthrew number 21, Mendoza. So that'll bring up 4th down. Ball on the 9-yard line. 4th down. They can make a 1st down. They can get down to about the 2-yard line. They can make a 1st down. Here's the snap. There's the option. Pitch out to the right. This time he holds on and walks right in for a touchdown, Eagles. Number 0, Brandon Howard gets in for another touchdown at 3:32 in the 3rd. He could have stopped and had a quick sandwich and then walked on in and still made the touchdown. That was plenty of room there, plenty of time. No one was around him. Matter of fact, he slowed down before he got in, and one of the Tigers was running after him. He picked up a step a little bit. Here's the point after. Is a good snap, good set, good kick. It is good. So with 3:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter, your score, your Tatum Eagles 34. Daingerfield Tigers 16. We'll be right back.
Kick off your How's air conditioning and electrical?
Okay.
Kelly's Collision Center can now correct those flaws from minor to major. Kelly's offers complete collision repair as well as auto glass repair or replacement, all with quality and service guaranteed to please you. Kelly's Collision Center offers free estimates, and they're always first in quality and first in service. And we provide assistance with claim handling from start to finish. Kelly's Collision Center on Highway 59 North, just 2 miles north of the Loop, 903-693-2328.
All right, we're back. 3:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Your score 34-16. Eagles on top. We are about ready to kick off again. Tatum is, the Daingerfield Tigers are ready to receive. Again, kicking from left to right. Daingerfield set up on the right. Number 7 in the back there waiting for it. Craver. There's the kick, squibble kick, and it's caught. Oh, nice done. A lineman snagged the ball, dropped down at about the 43, got a cramp. But the meanwhile, he's still sitting on the ground. Nobody touched him, so he just got himself a cramp. So, and one of the Tatum Eagles runs over immediately, helps stretching his leg out to work that cramp out. That's good sportsmanship there, folks. So, nice. Very nice for Tatum. Now he's the player's getting up, trying to walk that cramp off. Getting a little assistance from his teammates. Now he's on his own. It's working its way out now. All right, it's 3:32 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Daingerfield Tigers have the ball at their own 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Your score 34-16. Eagles on top. Let's see what happens this time. We've had a lot of injuries in this game, and I'm sorry to say that most of them have been the Daingerfield Tigers. So they need to work on their hydration. All right. Parker in the backfield, clapping his hands, handoff up the middle. Seen this enough to where we're starting to catch on now. Might have picked up 2 on the play. Wow, there's another Tiger on the field injured. He's trying to get up. He got up as a lineman, but they're going to make him come off the field for a play. So, as they should, let him get caught up, let him get whatever it was that hurt. Play resumes. Balls on the 45-yard line of the Tigers. Be 2nd down and 8. Got Parker in the backfield. Clapping his hands. Got trips on the left, single out the right. He's looking to pass on the right. Pumps first, throws out, to number 8 was dropped. That was their Wallace. Pass was incomplete. That brings up third down. And we had a complete play without another injury, so that's a good thing. So here we go. Third down, 8 to go. Tigers in the backfield. Parker's got the ball. Look at the pass. He's being rushed. And rush, quick throw, knocked down by number 4. Very nice. Elijah Williams knocked that ball way out of bounds. No way it was going to be caught. So now it's 4th down and 8. Ball at the 45-yard line. The Tigers are going to have to punt, looks like. Adcock, number 2, for the Eagles in the backfield, in the back, ready for the punt. Number 1, Tanner Teeter, back ready to punt the ball. There's 2:53 left to go in the third quarter. Again, your score, 34-16, Eagles on top. And unless we have something strange going on, there should be a punt down to Mr. Adcock. They're still waiting for the coaches to find. Now there's a timeout called. Timeout called Tigers. Let's do a real quick message real quick. We'll be right back.
When you need a tow, you need to know Garrett's Wrecker Service. Call 903-693-5782. Fully insured, offering local and long-distance towing. They respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days out of the year. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy-duty towing, you need Garrett's Wrecker Service. Don't just call anyone. Call the one who knows. Garrett's Wrecker Service. That number again, 903-693-5782.
All right, we are back. Again, I'm Ken Carroll here with you on Eagle Radio. Greg Bradford here handling all our video, and good old Josh Good back at the station, making sure everything sounds right. Tigers are in the backfield for a punt. It's over his head. Quick punt, though. He does get it off. And Adcock takes the ball on a bounce. Gets run out of bounds at about the, let's see where they're going to mark it. Still waiting to see what it looks like, about the 42-yard line. Frustrations are beginning to show up a little bit on the field. I'm seeing a couple of little extracurricular activities happening when the play's not around or when the play's over with. So let's just hope that doesn't continue on. The ball will be marked at the 42-yard line for the Eagles. It'll be 1st and 10. 2:44 left to go in the third quarter. Adcock brings him up to the line. Got one split out to the right. Quick handoff up the middle, around the left. He bounces back to the left. Number 0, Howard. Ends up getting slammed down by number 70. A big man, number 70, Gerald Holloman. Looks like they picked up maybe 6 on the play. Yeah, that was 6, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 4. Ball's marked at the 48-yard line. Still going left to right is Tatum. All right, they break the huddle. Adcock gets under center, sends a man motion to the left. Handoff straight up the middle, and they push him enough to where he gets the first down. No, he's still got the ball, so that's enough for a first down. 1st and 10, Tatum. They cross midfield over to about the 47-yard line of the Tigers. Dangerfield just doesn't look like they can do much. They're starting to get beat up. That's what's happened. They've had quite a few injuries, quite a few players that are hobbling around. So they're going to feel good tomorrow, let me tell you. Adcock under center, first down. Handoff around the right side. Our fullback, number 41, that's Ty Moore, pushes and that fire plug I was talking about, makes it down to the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 8 on the play. That brings up 2nd down. 1:19 left to go in the third quarter. Tatum has scored every quarter thus far in the game. So that makes the score right now 34-16. Adcock under center. Looking to pass, looks right side, left side, passes over to the left. Wow, I can't believe that wasn't called interference. They were wrapped up pretty good. The receiver was number 1, Hernandez. It was incomplete, so that brings up third down. I'm, to be honest, not terribly sure who they could have called interference on because they looked like they were slow dancing together. Okay, brings up third down and about 2.5 for Tatum. Adcock takes a snap, hands it off to the left side to number 1, Hernandez again. He crosses the 35-yard line, and it's enough for a first down. 1st and 10, Eagles. And that is marked at the 34-yard line. So it's 1st and 10. 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. So we're still going left to right. The Eagles are. Sends a man far out right. Adcock under center. Takes the ball. Quick hand snap up the middle to number 41. Man, he's a monster when he gets rolling. Makes it all the way down to the 21. Oh, wait. The team's talking like there's a fumble, but I'm not seeing any officially calling that. We've got at least one player down on the field, another injury. Now, that was not called a fumble, so that was enough for Mr. Ty Moore, number 41, to make a run down to the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Eagles. We have to take care of this injured player. He's up on his feet, whomever it is. And he's just very gingerly taking his time coming over to the side. Okay, so 21 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Injured player is being assisted off to the field, injured Eagle. Walking very gingerly. Finally got off the field. Now he's walking on his own power. So now we're just letting the clock burn down to the end of the third quarter. So, third quarter's over. Your score, Tatum Eagles 34, the Daingerfield Tigers 16. When play resumes, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line with the Tatum Eagles driving. We'll be back.
Nobody does it better than your friends here at Pippin Motor Company. Whether it's a new Buick, Chevrolet, GMC, or pre-owned vehicle, Pippin has you covered. Serving this community for 75 years, we do it better. Come experience a better way to buy a vehicle just across from Panola College or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com. Good luck to all the area football teams this football season.
Change is constant. First State Bank and Trust Company knows this and that financial technology and personal financial needs can change rapidly. So, the people you know at FSB&T always look for ways to better serve you. Mobile banking, personal checking, loans, and the many FSB&T proven products and convenient services are readily available to you. 5-star rated as one of the strongest banks in our nation, First State Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we're back just in time for the ball to be snapped, handed off to the left side. Oh, man, he just barrels his way in for a touchdown. Tatum, that is number 20. Kyson George, number 20. Very, very nice run. 11:54, number 20 for Tatum. And that was a run, and it's a touchdown. Point after is coming up. Again, number 20. That was George. There's some penalty apparently on the play. And if I caught it correctly, it was unsportsmanlike conduct, and they may assess that on the kickoff. Cody Hines ready to kick. Here comes the snap. Right on there. Up. Play stopped. Another flag. Somebody got a little too anxious. Let's see if they're going to say who it was for us. It is 1:54 left to go in the game. And right now, it's 40-16. Still waiting on they're going to back up Tatum. Let's see, they're going to back him up 5 yards. So it must have been an illegal procedure or offsides or false start or something like that, because Whitehat's got his back to us and he made a signal that I've seen. So Cody Hines ready to kick it a little bit 5 yards longer. He's got no problem with that, though. Here comes the snap. A little high, but he gets it down. There's the kick up, and it's good. So with 11:54 left to go in the game, your score, your Tatum Eagles 41, the Daingerfield Tigers 16. We'll be right back.
Do you understand your current insurance coverage? Are you covered for all the things you need, or worse, things you no longer need? At Hudson Financial Group, we will assist you in maximizing and understanding your coverages. With access to multiple carriers, we can help you find the best coverage for the best price. Home, auto, farm, ranch, commercial, life insurance, and financial planning. Hudson Financial Group is your one-stop shop. Call us today, 903-693-7874. Hudson Financial Group, where insurance equals assurance.
All right, we're back. We're just barely into the fourth quarter. And we're already ahead 41-16. Well, let's check and see how that other Eagle team is going on. Okay, it's the third quarter in the Philadelphia Eagle versus Cowboys game. 4:52 left to go in the third quarter there. The Eagles are ahead 24-20. So it sounds like it's a pretty good game going on over there. Okay, that whatever penalty was earlier that was against Daingerfield was marked off 15 yards, which I think was a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct. Ball is set on the Tiger 45-yard line for the kickoff. So this should be going deep. There it is, a long end over end, taken at the 10-yard line by number 3 for the Tigers. And he is brought down at about the 17. That's number 3, Elkins, for the Tigers. Again, brought down about the 12 or 13-yard line. So they'll take over. Daingerfield will at the 12, be 1st and 10. We've got 11:45 left to go. Eagles looking really, really sharp tonight. Coach Keeling really found some areas that could be improved upon, and the boys did it. These young men, you can see the heart and the sportsmanship too, because when a opposing team member's down with a cramp, they immediately ran over to try to help him out. Things like that, and that's really good to see. 1st and 10. Parker in the backfield will start clapping his hands. There he goes. There's the second. There it is. Looking back to pass. Looks over to the right side. Now he flips it out over the line of scrimmage. And finally brought down at about the 26-yard line. Gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. He fought for that, too. That was Craver. He fought hard for those yards. Got about 4.5 on the play. That's second down. Still over 11 minutes left to go. Got trips out to the right, one way out to the left. Ball on the near hash mark. Now we're moving left to right. Parker's got the ball back for a pass, looking down the left side. He's wide open, number 2. He gets knocked out of bounds by number 3. So Portley, number 3 for the Eagles, knocks out Williams out of bounds. But it's still enough for a first down. Ball marked at the 35-yard line of the Tigers. Daingerfield takes over 1st and 10. 11 minutes exactly left in the game. Parker is clapping his hands. Here we go. Third clap. There it is. He's back to pass again. Looking to the left side. Oh, he was almost brought down from behind. Nice pass by number 7, to number 7 rather. And I don't know who grabbed him by Tatum, but would not let him go. I'm trying to see the number now. Come on, young man. Turn. Let me see you. I want to give you credit because you... it's number 4, Elijah Williams. When they made the connection on the pass was made to Craver, he grabbed him and would not let him go and wrestled him down. He still made a first down, but still, I say he made a first down. We're still waiting for him to move chains. Did they have another injury? Or is there a flag? No, there's a flag on the play. Way across on the other side, almost on the sideline. No wonder nothing was moved. Everything's being moved back against the Tigers. So the ball is placed at the 30-yard line of the Tigers now. So it'll be 1st and 15. So a beautiful pass play negated by a penalty, which I have no idea what it was because they're not doing a very good job of telling us. All right, Parker's there, ready for it. He claps his hands, looking down the field, looking down the right side, looking long, and he throws it short instead. Out in the flats to I think that's number 10. It is. That was caught by Harrison. He makes it out to midfield. That is a first down. Parker wanted to throw that one deep, had a man deep, and it had a step or two on the defender. But I don't think Parker has the arm to get it as far down as he wanted to. He didn't have time to set because he was being rushed. So instead, he passed it out right side to Harrison, and Harrison made a nice run out of first down at the 50-yard line. Parker back to pass again. Quick over the middle to number 8. Plenty of room down the left side. That man's got some speed. If they don't catch him, and they're not going to, that is a touchdown for Wallace, number 8. Man, that guy put in the afterburners, and he was gone. Whew. I mean, he was gone. It's number 7 for the Tigers. That 50-yard play. 50 yards all the way in for a touchdown. He was super fast down that sideline, that far sideline. No one could catch him. They say run it like you stole it, and he sure did. His ball's put down for the extra point. Ball's up, and it is good. Let's see. So that makes the score 23-41. Eagles still in the lead. We've got 10 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the final quarter. We'll be back right after this.
If you live in Texas, and especially if you live in the country, everyone knows you need a truck. And XL Ford has your truck for whatever needs you have. From the F-150 to the F-350, your perfect truck is at XL Ford. You can even customize it online at xlford.net. And if they don't have it on the lot, they'll get it for you fast. As always, right on the loop and right on the price.
There we go. That makes it work when you turn the knob up. 10:16 left to go left in the game. Your current score, 41-23. Tatum ahead of the Daingerfield Tigers. They're fixing to kick off from their 40-yard line. I would not be totally shocked, to be honest with you, if they did one of those little fake onside kicks, but actually kicked it onside this side. although they're lining up like they're not going to do that, which makes me think even more that they will. So we'll see. Here comes the kick. No, he kicks it hard and far down, taking it to the 20-yard line. On the far side, he's bringing it up to the left side. Flags are flying everywhere. He's brought down to the 30-yard line. There are at least 2 flags on the play, so we'll see what happens on that. The ball was taken by McAllister, number 15 for the Eagles. Like I said, 2 flags. Don't know if they were the same thing or 2 separate offenses, but we will find out. Waiting on the officials, and hopefully they'll let us know this time. Let's see what happens. .10:07 left to go in the game. Here's the referee, I'm hoping. Block in the back by Tatum. And that's apparently what both flags were about. So they're going to mark that off against the Eagles. They're going to drop the ball way deep in Eagle territory. The near hash, he's going to drop it down on the 15-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10, Eagles at their own 15. 10:07 left to go in the game. Let's see what the Eagles have to show the Tiger defense. Still waiting on everybody to say, okay, you can play now. Waiting on it. Adcock is snapping his helmet down. Just waiting for the referee to say, let's go. Now there's the move. Adcock's under center, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. No, it's a fake handoff up the middle. Adcock keeps it around the right side. Get out to about the 23-yard line. Pick up of 7 on the play. 2nd down. That was nice. It's a strange end the way he was tackled, though. He just kind of rolled down and stood back up again and looked down at the defender like, are you okay? The way they've been having injuries, I'm not surprised. 2nd down and 2, actually. They mark it at the 24. So 2nd down and 2 for the Eagles. They break the huddle, send a man far out right. Adcock under center, takes the ball, snap up the middle, and he fights his way, I believe, is that number 41 back out there again? Is that Ty? I can't tell. No, he's on the bench, so they got another fullback in there. I think it's 30. Anyway, that was enough for a 1st down. They get all congregated out there, and it's hard to see who it is. 29-yard line, 1st and 10. 8:52 with the clock running. Adcock under center. There's a snap. Hand off to the left side. Runs around the left side. The number 1 breaks tackle, flags down, and he gets pushed out of bounds over midfield, but there is a flag down on the play. We'll see which direction that one goes. They're telling them to keep the sticks where they are, so that leads me to believe it might be Tatum. So, yeah, the ball's coming back. That was against Tatum. My guess is some kind of incorrect block. Yeah. Bad block in the back, or so they're going to bring it back, set it down at the 27-yard line. An odd placement. Still 1st down. Right at 8.5 minutes left to go in the game. Again, your score, 41-23, Eagles over the Tigers. Adcock breaks the huddle, gets under center, snap the ball, hand off to the right side, and nothing this time. Matter of fact, a loss of a yard or 2. I don't know who this is at number 12. I believe. Let's see. I believe it's 14. I believe that's Irby, Chance Irby. He's listed as a fullback because number 41, Ty Moore, is out of the game right now. He was injured a little earlier. Here's the snap, hand her off around the left side, got some room, making some moves, brought down about the mid 32, 33-yard line. That was number 4 on the run, Williams. Set on a 32-yard line. That brings up 3rd down and 7 for the Eagles. 7:25 left to go. It looks like they have some second stringers in. A lot of the numbers we've been calling are sitting on the bench getting a rest. Finally, they deserve it. All right, Adcock's under center. Everybody's in tight, but one split. And there's the option, but Adcock keeps it. They grab him. He spuns him around, still passes it off. There's a flag on the play. That was crazy. Adcock was grabbed, spun around, and in the midst of being spun around, he still tossed it out there and completed the lateral. So that was impressive. But there is a flag on the play, so we'll just see what that's about. Here comes the call. I'm hoping. Well, nothing yet. They are not real fast at giving calls here. Personal foul. Chop block against Tatum. All right, that's going to be a big one. They just cannot get out of their own end zone. Oh, it's refused. So that will bring up 4th down, I believe. I believe that's going to bring 4th down. We're still, there seems to be an awful lot of confusion on the field tonight. So right now, the markers are saying the ball's at the 33-yard line, and it's 3rd down and 7. But they had that personal foul, which should have marked off 15, but the referee said that was declined. Therefore, it should make it 4th down. So now they move the ball forward to the 36 and made it 4th down. Okay, this is about as easy to figure out as algebra, folks. Some of y'all have no problem with it, but a lot of us are like, what? I'm not helping you find your ex. You lost her, it's up to you. Okay, so now apparently it's 4th down and about 4. They're going for it. Adcock in the backfield takes the ball and just takes off running down the left side. And he breaks free down over midfield. He's brought down at about the 38-yard line of the Tigers. That's 1st down for Tatum. Nice run. That was amazing. Adcock took the ball, no fake handoff, no nothing. He just took off running around the left side, had blockers in front of him, made it all the way down to the 38-yard line of Daingerfield, where it's 1st and 10 Tatum. We got just over 6 minutes left to go in the game. Score is still 41-23. The Eagles are driving. They finally got across midfield. Now maybe they can push it down there. Adcock takes the ball, hands it off to the right side, number 14. He tries to make it around the corner, but only picks up about 3 on the plates. That brings up 2nd down. That was Chance Irby he handed off to. Ball's marked at the 36-yard line, so he only picked up 2 on it. Number 1 comes out, Carlos Hernandez. 2nd down. Now they're just taking their sweet time, letting the clock burn down. 5:23 and counting. Now they break the huddle, rush up to the line. Adcock under center. There's the snap. Option, except there wasn't anybody to pitch out to, so Adcock takes it around the left side, gets bumped out in about the 27, 28. It's very close to a 1st down. They're calling it a 1st down, so at 1st and 10 Tatum. 5:08 left to go. And the white hat says, start the clock. So 27-yard line, 1st and 10 Tatum. And they're driving for yet another score. Everybody's in tight on this one. Adcock takes a snap, handoff straight up the middle. He busts through all the way down over the 20, pick up about 8 or 9 on that one. That's almost a first down themselves. Okay, they spotted at the 18-yard line. Second down and about 1.5 yards. We'll call it 2. Tatum driving again. They've scored every quarter so far in this game, and they want to make sure they get another one here. Send him far out right, Adcock does. Now to snap the ball. It's dropped, but it bounces right back up into his hands. That's the kind of night Tatum's had. It's been lucky all night long. Lucky but good. Big difference. So that brings up third down. It basically got back to the line of scrimmage. Blake Stutton comes out as Tucker Anthony goes in for the switch out. 3:51 and counting left in the game. Now Tatum is just taking their time. 8 seconds left on the clock. 6. Are they going to take the penalty on this? They're going to call a timeout. Oh, Keeling is screaming that the game clock should have been reset. So Keeling is out talking to the white hat and saying, look, you should have reset the 25-second clock. So we will see how that works out for him. Otherwise, it would have been a delay of game penalty on Tatum. 3:30 left to go in the game. Let's see how that worked out. Apparently, there was no delay of game penalty, so they got their 25-second clock. So Tatum comes out of the huddle. Adcock under. Flags on the play. There was a little false start there on the offense. Yep, false start. Going to knock 5 off of it, so that'll bring third down and about 6.5. Now let's see when they set the game clock and when they set the play clock. Ball is at the 23. He said, wind them up. So now they're started. 3:17 and counting down. 19 seconds left to go on the play clock. They break the huddle. Adcock gets under center. Got one man stretched out far left. Handoff around the left side. Powers his way over the 20, down to about the 17, 18-yard. Brings up fourth down, 4th and 2.5. They're going to say it's at the 19-yard line, so, yeah, about 2.5. Fourth down, obviously we're going to go for it. 2:36 left to go. They'll have that 2-minute timeout, not warning, coming up here in a minute. He sends out number 10, Anthony, to the far right. Everybody else is up close. Anthony takes the ball. No, I'm sorry. Adcock takes the ball, hands it to number 4, and he is plowed. And that does not make the first down, so ball will go over on downs. Number 11, Tamar Palmer, brought down. Number 4, Elijah Williams. Does not make the first down. Ball will go over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Daingerfield Tigers. When play resumes, the ball set at the, looks like it's going to be the 17.5, 18-yard line. So there's 2:19 left to go in the game. They're down by 18 points, they being the Tigers. So we'll see what they do here. Something tells me they're going to air it out a little bit. Here comes Parker's in the backfield, starting his hand clapping. There it is. He's looking to pass down the left side. Throws it short over to the left to number 8, Wallace, but it was way short, bounced at his feet. So that's incomplete. Second down. 2:15 left to go in the game. Well, this game certainly didn't turn out the way a lot of people were thinking, with Dangerfield being rated number 15 in the Harris poll. I bet that's going to change. There's a quick pass out to the right side, and he is busting loose, but he finally gets brought down at the 36-yard line by number 4, Elijah Williams. That will certainly be enough for a first down. They're going to mark the ball at the 35. Here's the 2-minute timeout, rather. And looks like that's what they're going to do, is set it on the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Let's go. Let's hear from one of our great sponsors. We'll be right back.
Don't let the heat get you down. Let Monty Vacant at Carthage Furniture keep you cool and comfortable this summer. Monty's just received a huge shipment of Frederick's air conditioners, from the 8,000 BTU unit to the full-size 24,000 BTU unit. You need one that heats and cools? Well, he's got that as well. By the way, they'll install it free, and the guys do a fantastic job. Need a lift chair? Monty has those as well, starting at $7.99. Carthage Furniture, where delivery is always free, and Rosa speaks Spanish.
Okay, now let's see what's going to happen in these waning moments of the game. We have 2 minutes left to go in this contest. The Daingerfield Tigers are at their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10. They are down 23-41 over the Tatum Eagles. Parker's in the backfield, gets the ball, looks to his left for a pass. Oh, quick over the middle, wide open, number 10. And he's brought down just over the 40-yard line. That was number 10, Harrison. They set the ball down at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. They're trying to get everybody settled to get the sticks all pulled out and set in place, and then they'll let the Tigers go for it again. So here we go. Parker in the backfield, clapping his hands, waiting on the ball. There it is. He's looked back to pass over the left side, over the middle. Long, deep pass. Man is wide open, and it is a touchdown. 1:28 left to go. Number 7, that was Craver with the touchdown reception for the Tigers. And that makes the score 41-29. And they're going after the point after attempt with 1:28 left to go in the game. Palmer ready to kick the ball, waiting for the snap. There's a snap, a little low, but he's got it, kicks it up, and it is good. So, with just under 1.5 minutes left to go in the game, your score, the Tatum Eagles 41, your Tigers, the Daingerfield Tigers, 30. They're trying to make a game out of it, aren't they? Both teams still have all 3 of their timeouts, which is a little strange just deep in the game, a game like this. They are 11 points behind. I'm willing to bet you there's going to be an onside kick here or some sort of squibbly kick. Now, I told you about that other Eagle game going on tonight, the Philadelphia Eagles and Dallas Cowboys. The game has been delayed. It's 24-20 Eagles. It does not tell me why it's delayed. I would imagine it's weather related because there were some storms in the area for the game. So I don't know whether they will play that game later tonight or if they will wait and postpone it till tomorrow or what their plan is. But that's where it stands right now. And I believe they're in the third quarter of that game. But here we've got under 1.5 minutes left to go in this whole game. The score is 41-30, Eagles over the Tigers. And here come the Tigers with an onside. And it is not good for them, but really good for us. Number 11, Huntington Pinter, takes that and covers it up. And the Eagles will get the ball on Tatum's 49-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 1:28 left to go. This is where all those timeouts can come in handy. We'll see. Let's see what Mr. Adcock has in store for us. Real tight formation. Looks like they're going to take a knee from this formation, and that's what they did. They took a knee. So Adcock takes a knee, and that'll bring it second down. And I don't see Daingerfield stopping with a timeout or anything. They'll place the ball down, losing 2 on the play, bring up second down. Just over a minute left to go in the game. Looks like they're going to do the same thing mercifully. And we'll take that. Adcock takes the ball, drops down to a knee, brings up third down, and they'll do it one more time, and this game will be done. One more knee coming up, it looks like. And there it is, and that's going to be the game, ladies and gentlemen. So, with the game in the bag, your Tatum Eagles end up winning this one 41-30 over the Daingerfield Tigers. We'll be back right after this with a game wrap-up.
Kick off your weekend with a skydive from 10,000 feet. It's Skydive East Texas, where we offer tandem jumps, group rates, and jump school to build your skills and earn your license. Call to reserve your time at 903-SKYDIVE. That's 903-SKYDIVE. Or visit us online at skydiveeasttexas.com.
100% pure adrenaline. All you got to do is jump.
Skydive East Texas, located in Gladewater.
All right, well, we will give you a quick rundown. Josh, if you're listening back at the station, I'm going to come in and give you the wrap-up there for tomorrow. So I'll be in a little bit. But in the meanwhile, Tatum Eagles really showed up and showed out tonight, 41-30 over the Daingerfield Tigers with scoring. It was the Daingerfield Tigers started off with a field goal, making it 3-0. Then Howard for the Eagles ran it in for a touchdown with a point after no good, made it 6-3. And then another 2-yard run by Adcock in the first quarter, with a good point of 2-point conversion done, made it 14-3 at the end of the first quarter. At the end of the second half, it was 27-16. The Eagles never gave up the lead after that very first touchdown. Into the third quarter, it's 34-16. And here at the end of the game, 41-30. So what a great game this was. And I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are happy and some that may even be surprised. Because like I said, the Tigers were originally ranked 12th in the state in the Class 3A Division II section the first week, and then they lost last week, so they dropped down to 15th. Tatum in Class 3A Division I was ranked 20 last week, and they dropped down to 30. So I'm sure there were some people that were thinking this game is going to be a blowout for the Tigers. Did not turn out that way, which is very good. This week showed that the Eagles are for real and can get it done. Next week, your Tatum Eagles will be hosting Newton right here in Eagles Nest, and we'll see how that game goes as well, because Newton, this whole year, there are not any slouch games at all for Tatum. So it's going to be an interesting year. They just showed us that they can do more than people expect them to do. So this is going to be a very, very interesting year coming up. Once again, your final score, the Tatum Eagles 41, your Daingerfield Tigers 30. I'm Ken Carroll. I want to thank Greg Bradford for handling all that great video work that he did, and our good friend back at the studio, Josh Good. We'll be seeing you shortly, Josh. In the meanwhile, y'all have a wonderful evening. Be safe. God bless you. Do not pass up the opportunity to tell somebody you love them, because you might not get that chance again, and that would just be horrific. You don't want that to happen. This Sunday, go to church. Get blessed.